So that's going, that's going. Let me quickly make sure that it's set to public. Done. That one's public. And this one should be as well. That should be good. And now I'm just waiting on the shorts. Yep, so that is live. Awesome. And shorts is also live. Okie dokie. Should all be good. How's the quality? So it can be up to 140. That's pretty good. Pretty good quality if you ask me. And then I think it's the same. Yeah, 1080 but 60 FPS. That's pretty good. Did I just do a silly? Hold on. Because the chat won't appear yet because I still have to fix something, which I love that I have to do every time. And is this all okay? Yep. Am I really quiet? It says on OBS that my mic should be fine. What's going on here? I think it's okay. It should be alright. I'll double check properties. I love that I can only test this when I'm live. It's my favorite thing in the world. Look, I think it's fine. I think it should be okay. Actually, let me listen. Let me listen back to it. Because what? Alright, I think it should be alright. It should be fine. Should be good. Should be goated. Now let me go and actually get the chat working. Do that, and do that, and now it all should be coming up on the screen. With any luck. Shouldn't even be luck. It should be working. Because that's how it should always work. If it doesn't, then something's wrong. But that should all be well, good, and funkalicious. Just making sure. Analytics, how's the stream doing? Alright, excellent. And stream health is also excellent. So they're both good. It's all good, it's happy, it's fun. Nice. Alrighty. We can honestly just get straight into it, I feel. We don't have a target yet, so I actually need to roll. I need to spin the wheel, so to speak. Which is exactly what we need to do. Also, Fish is here. Fish, hello, hi. I'll say hello to anyone who has joined. Star, hello, hi, welcome. Hope you're having a lovely evening. If you've gotten the live, you were about to sleep. Well, I'll put this on in the background while you sleep away. I mean, what time is it for you? It's probably late then. Time zones. Am I right? Time zones is crazy. It's a wacky thing. But what we need to do, I'm just gonna get straight into it. I need to stop footing around. So what we need to do, we need to, of course, as always, we need to spin that wheel. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, who knows, as we have to hunt Glalie. Where do we get Glalie from? Oh, I know exactly where we can get Glalie. Did I record that, actually? I did. Thank God it was a bit of muscle memory. 3 a.m. for you? Okay. I'm gonna do cereal. you should get some sleep. Sleep is very important, especially if you have a big day ahead of you. But, you know, I'm not going to judge anyone for being, like, night owls, you know. I used to be, and then I got old. So now I'm less of a night owl. Very, very much so. Not as much anymore. Like, I think the latest I can stay up till is, like, maybe 12, maybe 1. But after that, boom, I'm out like a fucking light. What I do need to do, I need to get a glalie thing. There's the glalie. Did I save a link? No, not the link. The image. The image, you silly thing. Boom! You're the Shiny Day in Legends EA guy? Yes, I am. That's me. I'm the guy who does that. I'm also trying to do other things as well. And later this week, I'm going to be streaming something a little bit different. It's still Pokemon, but it's a little different. I'm trying to set things up for it. I wanted to make a whole thing out of it as well. Just, you know, a little outstep, you know, a little bit more outside of the daily series, which I'm going to be so honest, I like the daily series, but like, I want to do something else, man. I've been doing it for like nearly a full-on year now. Because I did it all throughout like Scarlet and Violet, when like ZA was kind of more so. Now it's more when the Switch 2 came out, actually, is when I started doing it. But bada bing, bada boom, and then we do that. So right now, whoopsies, not that. Where is it? Get rid of that. We got Glalie. You're gonna predict you're gonna get Latios in the next 5 resets? Oh, I believe. I have nothing but faith, my friend. So right now we're going for Glalie. Also, Charlie Wiseman, hello, hi, over on the horizontal. How you doing? Welcome. Hope you're having a lovely day. Or is that on the shorts? I have no idea. All the chats are the same to me. Okay, so if we're hunting for a Glalie, I don't think there's anywhere Glalie spawns naturally, so we're probably just gonna have to go to Wild Zone 12 and try and get like a Snova. I think that's probably the best thing to do, because I don't even think they can show up in Distortions. So yeah, we're just gonna do Wild Zone 12, and we're just gonna do the bench method, because I think that's really the only way you can do it. Unless it like can spawn in right. No, we would just get a lot of Snovas. Well, after Snow Run. So I'll probably just bench like here, because it'll hit a good chunk of them. Yeah, it'll hit like all of them if we bench. Maybe here actually. Yeah, this one's a bit more central. It'll hit more in the area as well. But do I want that? I might just want to do that. Oh, but then Pidgey can spawn. Ugh. Yeah, we'll just do it here. We'll just bench method in this area right here. I think that's a good call. So I'll start the timer, and off we go. And now we bench. Probably my least favorite method, honestly. But what can you do? I mean, you gotta do it at least, you know, a few times, right? Genuinely, I feel like soft resetting is faster than it sometimes. And like, is that rage bait? I don't know, maybe. You're doing good? Love to hear that, Charlie. Absolutely love to hear that. See, the thing with like the bench method and stuff like the flying method, you typically phase a lot of the time, unless you're like really lucky, which like right now, I've only done a few, but like look how many resets we're getting, right? We're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're getting 6 resets every time, bro. And we're also hitting like the Machops and stuff, and like a bunch of Delibirds, Go-Goats, the Obama Snow as well. Obama Snow. So our odds of phasing, I think, are like honestly kind of even with either getting one of them or phasing. How do you even evolve Glalie? Does it have to be a male, or is it like female can choose to be either or? I'm not too sure. Actually, I'll quickly look it up just so I know what I'm doing. If you're being truthful, you don't really like a shiny that much. I think a shiny's fine. Like, he gets red eyes and like, yeah, man, that's cool. Like, there are so many like hit or miss shinies, right? And then there's so many Pokemon that get like undeserving shinies. The main one that comes to mind is Bruxish. Why did that thing get such a good shiny, dude? I don't get it. I don't get it. Does Glalie even get like paler, or is it just the eyes? I think it might get a little bit like more of a gray, but I could just be like way off wrong, you know? And I feel like I am. Does Mega Glalie even look that different? Shiny Mega Glalie specifically? Oh, I forgot how much I don't like the bench method. But I can't fly for it because it doesn't hit them. You know? So it's like, ooh. You know? I stop checking every time. I just need to like spam the bench. Alright, yeah, man, it doesn't even change like the ice on it. It's just the red eyes. I think that's crazy. Jim Hopper fan, hello, hi. How's your day been? My day has been pretty good. I hope your day has been pretty good as well. Yeah, doing well. Started stream roughly 11 minutes ago, and now we're hunting for a Glalie. And I think this is kind of the only way you can hunt for Glalie, actually. It just sucks that it doesn't have a great shiny. But hey, we have to do all of them eventually, so, you know, get it over and done with. Gengar wasn't that bad. It looks better in this game. Honestly, I think a lot of shiny Pokemon look better in this game, purely because they brought back a lot of color. They really upped the saturation of a lot of Pokemon, which I think is really good. It's not amazing still, but they've definitely made it a lot more noticeable. Just like with what do you call it? Slowpoke. I love what they did with Slowpoke. They fully changed its shiny, so it's purple now. Which I think is an awesome choice. Because then it just means it's a little bit closer to Slowbro and Slowking with that same kind of color palette. I think it's great. If you haven't seen it, look it up. Shiny Slowpoke is really good now. If we get, you know what? If we get the Shower for Obama Snow at any point, I'm gonna give it away. Purely as a give back to you guys. And anyway, during a lot of these live streams, regardless, I always like to give away any of the dupes that I have, purely just because like they're just gonna sit in a box. I know a lot of other people will use them and stuff. I don't have a shiny Obama Snow, I don't, but at the same time, it's like this thing's really easy to hunt. And if some people, you know, brings people joy, then I'm more than happy to. But I'm gonna keep my word on that. If we get the Alpha Obama Snow as a shiny, I'm definitely just gonna give that away. Because we're all here together. You know, if you're sitting here, you're watching it, you're investing the same amount of time I am into this hunt. We're all doing this together, you know? Instead of going and hunting yourself, you're watching this. Or you could be hunting at the same time. You know? Shout for Porygon? Oh, I only just saw that. That's crazy, dude. That's really good luck. Hell yeah. Also, Shiny Porygon is so good. Shiny Porygon is so good. I think it's a pretty underrated shiny, honestly. That's not a... No, it isn't. It's just the weird gray that stuck out to me for some reason. What I'm really wanting to get, I'm wanting to get a Rorus on the wheel, man. I'm wanting to get those fossils so badly. Because we already got Tyrant, because that was for day 50 and I wanted to do a fossil hunt. But like, you know? Hate when your eyes play tricks on you when you're shiny hunting. It's only natural, right? It's only natural that happens. Like right there, it looks like it could be shiny. The Machamp. The Machop. Jeez. Machamp, Machop, Machoke. It's all ma. It's lax? Well, I mean, if you're talking about its nature, you can always change it with mints as well. So every Pokemon can be competitively viable. Also, when I got the Latios, it had a modest nature, which was so crazy as well. So I caught a Latios with a modest nature. Shiny as well. I think that was crazy luck. Unless it's like always modest, then... Which would be awesome. If it's always modest, I think that'd be great. Because then like you can just immediately go and like have the best nature for it. Because it's very much so a special attacker. Yeah, today we're gonna be doing. I think we're gonna be doing a lot of giveaways as well. Just because I have so many shiny Pokemon. I have so freaking many, dude. I have so many duplicates that I don't need, and I want to give back to you guys for all your love and support. You know. You don't pay attention to nature, so you probably use a lot of bad Pokemon just due to their natures. Well, I mean, a nature doesn't determine the base stat. And what I mean by that is like if a Pokemon has high attack, they're probably still gonna have high attack. But yeah, it's here and there with that kind of stuff. Your Chimecha was modest? Ooh, nice. Named him Noise. Fitting. It is like a noisemaker. That Machop keeps getting me, man. It looks like it's a different hue to the one in front of it. I don't think there's anywhere else you can hunt lately. I really don't think so. Back had to eat. Oh, love to hear that you're eating, man. What'd you have? Me, for breakfast, I had like a bacon and egg wrap. Oh, so good. So good. I devoured that. Devoured it. And I have my huge freaking water bottle with me. I probably need to fill up at some point today. I might take a break in the middle to go do that. But I have enough to tie me over. You'd pay more attention to nature, but you don't really know most Pokemon stats. I mean, in Legends ZA, it's kind of good. It shows you. It shows you quite a few things that you need, or not even need. It shows you generally what the stats are and stuff, which I think is quite good. Shiny! Oh, did you get it? That's insane. There's no way. Be sure to save. Be sure to save before you go and get it. Dude, that's so awesome. So happy for you. That's so perfect. But be sure you save before you try and catch it, just in case you fail. But from memory, I think it has a pretty easy catch rate if it's shiny. So you should be right, but definitely save. I want to hunt another legendary, but the wheel has to will it into existence, you know? Oh, I didn't mean to do the fly met. Oh my god. Absolute muscle memory. Would this be faster, actually? Moonball and you named it Baja Blast. You know what? Based. Hell yeah. I don't know if that's faster. It feels faster because you don't have to sit through a loading screen, I think. It's more involved. Really, I think it could be the same length. You weren't sleeping even though you should have. You watched the tinket of it. Shh. Shh. Spoilers. Spoilers. But I mean, you kind of have to. They're lugging around huge metal things, you know? Huge metal hammers. Gotta use the metal pipe. Gotta use it. Ignore the voice crack. Do you think voice cracks go away with age? Or do you think that's just like a lifelong thing that you have to deal with all the time? You're in like a super important meeting and you're like your late like 30s and then you voice crack in the middle of a very important word. Do you think you just like lose the respect of the people in that office? You know? You think bench would be faster due to aggro? That is true. That is true. You'd have to get lucky to not get like aggroed by the snow runts. Snovers, not snow. Oh my god. Pokemon have to like come up with like more interesting names, I swear. Snow runt, snover. There's a one thing difference between them, man. Can I think of a better name? Hell no. But still. Always get the two confused. Me too, man. Me too. I always get them confused. You're gonna go to bed, you'll be back if you don't fall asleep. Alright, well I hope that you get sleep. I hope you have a lovely rest of your evening. And if you're back, I'm gonna be upset. You're like, oh, you should be sleeping. But I'll be happy. Because, you know, viewership. How does the spin of the wheel work? So, I use a site called wheelofnames.com. There you can make your own wheels, all that different kind of stuff, right? I do that on stream. What I do before we let the wheel choose what we hunt, of course, right? And I spun the wheel at the beginning of the stream and it landed on Glalie, so we have to hunt for a Glalie. And considering there's no way to actually get it just like raw, I don't think. I'm trying to get a snow runt. I'm trying to get a snow runt. Alright, snow runt and snova in the same area. It's the... Also, Fishy, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. As you can see, we're currently hunting for a Glalie, which we need a snova for. Snow runt, not snova. Jesus. I get them mixed up so much. You want me to copy and paste all the names on the wheel? I don't think I can do that, man. I don't think I can do that. But there should also just be a list online of all the Pokemon that you can get, and you can copy paste from that. I think that's what I found. Don't close the game. Man, I do everything except for bench method. So my brain automatically goes to like do literally any other method. Just then I was about to close the game and reopen it. And before I accidentally flew. Like, I do not do the bench method at all. Purely because of one hunt where I had to do it. And that was for a shiny Fennekin. And I did that for like 9 hours. And I did it all in one sitting. And it sucked. It sucked. I hated the bench method. And I got like 2 alpha salamans. It was insane. What's my favorite shiny and shiny mega? Ooh. Good question. All right, well, my favorite shiny is Fraxure. I love shiny Fraxure. I think shiny Fraxure is awesome. I think it's underrated. The only reason I think it's underrated is purely because it is overshadowed by Haxorus, which I think Haxorus' shiny is glazed as fuck. I think all black shinies are glazed as hell. That's my opinion. I think they're glazed to high heaven. Are they cool? Yes, but like, dude, if I talk to someone and they say like, "Oh, shiny Charizard's my favorite," I'm gonna be like, "Dude, get a new opinion, get a better opinion." Every 1 in 4 people think like shiny Charizard is the best. You know, man. It's crazy. Like, where's the originality? Like, if I said Haxorus, people would be like, "Oh, yeah, sure." But I say Fraxure. Dude, I say Fraxure. Want to know why I like Fraxure? Because of the blue. That bit of blue with the green and the black, it's just such a good contrast. It's so nice. Haxorus, way too black. Like, it loses it loses a lot of the details that make him cool, you know? And it's like, just change it all to one color and then keep the red on the axes. And it's like, dude, come on. And that's what I think about like a lot of black shinies, right? The only exception is Rayquaza. I think the only exception to a really cool black shiny is Rayquaza. That and Camerupt. Because they keep accented colors and don't just make it all black. And like, they keep certain things about them and do all that kind of stuff, you know? They keep a lot of things that make it good. Like, Charizard is just the most glazed Pokemon of all time. No debate. And, like, the shiny is also black. But the thing is, it used to be purple. And I loved that purple shiny. I think it was such a cool idea. Make it a purple dragon. I could call it Pete for Pete's sake. That's a bold knowledge right there. For anyone who knows Pete. No, Puff. Sorry. Puff. Pete's a green dragon. I'm going crazy. Pete isn't even the name of the dragon! It's Pete's oh my god, I'm so ashamed right now. Is Puff the name of the green dragon? What's the purple? Barney. I'm thinking of fucking Barney. But it's not even a dragon. Barney's a dinosaur. I'm going crazy. I'm going insane. You like Greninja because Ninja Frog? See, Greninja, it makes sense, you know, to me, but still. I just, like, why not keep that, like, color palette from, like, Frogadier and stuff? Again, that's like, my whole take. Like, alright, believe it or not, there's actually not that many black shinies, but you think there's so many because everyone says it's their favorite. Everyone has a favorite shiny, and a lot of the time, that favorite shiny is a black shiny. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. That is glazed like crazy. What's my favorite mythic? Marshadow, hands down. Best mythical of all time. When they were in this game, Holy shit, I popped off. Close second is Keldeo. And that's because of bias. Was that a... I'm insane in the membrane? I keep seeing things that aren't there. You always preached Greninja shiny. See, and like, that's fair. You know, everyone has a favorite shiny. But if you say your favorite shiny is Charizard, I'm like, have a look at the rest of them, please. Again, not saying it's bad, but like, be original. Look, I don't care what your favorite shiny is. I just think it's glazed. You know? Well, that's just my own personal opinion. Never said my favorite shiny mega. Honestly, right now, and I'm sure you guys will see a pattern soon, I think my favorite shiny mega is probably Absol Z now. I think it's gotta be that. Because it's so nice. The colors just work so well together. And like, see, the difference is it's not a black shiny. It is a black Pokemon that has a shiny that changes like it makes it blue and it gives it, it's just so nice. It's just so nice. I love it. Probably my favorite Mega Shiny. If I had to like answer all the obvious questions, my favorite Pokemon is Flygon. My favorite shiny of all time is Fracture. My favorite shiny mega right now is Absol Z. My favorite mega in general is Mega Chestnut. And favorite mythical is Marshadow. Favorite legendary is Koraidon. And no, it's not recency bias because that game came out like 6 years ago. Not 6 years ago, Jesus, like 4. Right? I think so. Yeah, see, like, Greninja, I think Greninja's alright. You know, Greninja's, like, a good example of, like, a black shiny done well. That and Rayquaza, those are kind of, like, that, Rayquaza, Camerupt, I think are 3, like, good black shinies. Haxorus, way too much. Charizard, glazed as hell. Should have kept the purple. Again, my own opinions, but yeah. Yeah, blue and black shinies. Blue and black shinies, I think it's that specific shade of blue that I just really, really like. However, there are some blue shinies that I think is too much blue. Hot take, Mew. I think Mew shiny is too much blue. Same with Psyduck. They just need a little bit of contrast to break it up, and then it would be a lot more appealing to the eye. What's my favorite generation in mainline Pokemon? You like the Gen 4 remake? To each their own with that. A lot of people would disagree with you, but I say to each their own. For me, my favorite gen. I think I like Alola the most. I think Black and White, like Black and White has a really good story, and like that's what everyone always says. But it's pretty like hit or miss with some Pokemon designs. I think majority are pretty good. But then it's like Basculin, and it's like, what is he doing here? But then I got the Hisuian variant. I'm like, god damn, that's hype as hell. So I'm like, if I try and think of the Pokemon gen that I think has the least amount of like bad Pokemon, as well as the one that I had like a lot of fun playing, it's gotta be like Sun and Moon. I think Alola just has like an immaculate vibe. Alola was at the peak of Pokemon, and I think we've kind of gone down since then. The Legends games have come up and have been close. Like, I think the game that like had the best vibe that kind of matched with Alola was probably Legends Arceus. That vibe, that setting was golden. I loved that setting. And like Legends EA, yeah, whatever, where urban redevelopment, wow, it's modern stuff. And now it's like, okay, I think it's right. Koraidon shiny, it's another black shiny. Like, yeah, it's cool. Actually, I haven't looked at it in a while. Let me have a look at it. Shiny Koraidon. But the thing is, it keeps the red and yellow. Keeps the red and yellow, keeps the white. So I think it looks nice, because it has other colors to look at, right? It has multiple other colors to look at, instead of changing a design and making it like 2 colors. And like, again, that's why I think Charizard is very glazed. Like, Charizard already is a very basic Pokemon. He has 2 colors. He has orange, he has blue. Those are his colors. And the shiny, of course, you know, it can't just add more colors. So like, it just changes the colors that are already there. So it changes it from... But the thing, does it even do that? It changes it to like red, black. I think it's just red and black, right? What is this? What color does his stomach turn? I've seen it so much, I have no idea. I think like this stomach's like a beige, but it's like, I think it's okay. Like, if I think with the main Charizard, if they change the color of the fire on the tail or something, I think it would be a bit better. A little bit better. Yeah, so I think Charizard keeps like pretty much all the colors. But if that flame was different as well, I would just add a little bit more. Still, not saying it's bad. I like it, but it's glazed so much. What's my favorite shiny color? The blue that you would find on like shiny Drifblim, shiny Fracture, those ones. Drifblim I think is too colorful, but I still really like it. Blue Flames on Fire shinies is really cool. I mean, a lot of people think that. A lot of people want that, right? Why do you think in like everyone's top 5 there's like Rapidash or Ninetales? Everyone's top 5 has one of those too. For the most part. A lot of people would agree that like Ponyta is a really good shiny, and same with like Rapidash and stuff. A lot of people think that. It's the same, it's the Charizard effect. See, White Flame shiny could be very cool. I think a White Flame would be very cool on a Pokemon. Like, could you imagine if, let's say, I feel like Ponyta would be better if its body color changed? I wouldn't know what color they would change it to. People would love if the body turned black and it was blue. If it was black and blue flames, he would be all over that. Guarantee you. And like, it's already like a good shiny. You know, like blue flames is always cool. And that's just how it is, you know? That's why it's the way that it is. That's why it's so popular, right? And it's the same with a lot of fire type shinies as well. You don't see too many people talking about shiny magma. But shiny magma is pretty good. It's a very nice subtle change of pink, and it's nice, and I like it a lot. Which of the shiny evolutions do you like more? I'm basic, so I like shiny Umbreon the most. And that's another Pokemon that I think is like another shiny Pokemon that's like, I wouldn't say, I'd say maybe a bit glazed. I think a lot of people like shiny Umbreon a lot. Like 90% of people, if you ask them what their favorite shiny evolution is, most of the time they're gonna say Umbreon. But then, occasionally, you'll get, like, the Espeon, and it's like, oh, you're one of those weirdos that like the really green shinies. Alright, you're like aliens. Shiny Trevenant is a fucking banger. Shiny Trevenant is such a good shiny. Like, it's good changes too. You know, like, I think we need more white shinies, honestly. But I'm glad that there's some kind of, like, rarity to it. Because then if there's, like, just a bunch of white shinies, I feel like it would be the same effect as the black shinies, right? It's like, Shiny Trev, and it's based off... And the thing is, the thing I like the most about it, they're based off of real-life trees that you would find in Japan. I don't know the name of the tree, but their shiny is based off real-life trees that you would find, you know? Goofy Goober, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, so I'm basic. I like Shiny Umbreon, but a lot of people do. I think if I didn't have to, if I had to choose something that wasn't that, I'd probably choose Sylveon. And I think most of you can deduct why. I think Flareon is a lot underrated. It's a little subtle change, but I like it. Same with Glaceon. Like, shinies don't have to be so bombastic all the time, you know? Like, they can be chill. They can have, like, minor changes. You know, like, a lot of people would like Shiny Glalie because it's a small change, you know? I'm impartial to it. I think it's okay. But it's because a lot of people like the big and bold shinies a lot more, you know? You want me to ask you guys a question? I'm happy to do that. What's everyone's favorite Pokemon? Start off broad. Favorite Pokemon and why? I think that's always a fun question to get to know people. Anything inappropriate, I'm banning you. Mimikyu, based and real. If I said Mimikyu was glazed, everyone would hate me. So of course I'm not going to say that. I think Mimikyu's an adorable Pokemon. Problem with Shiny Flareon and Glaceon is that it's not very noticeable. That's true, like, they're not very noticeable. But I think that's what I kind of like about them. Because, like, it's a nice little change, you know? It's not like Gengar levels before ZA, where it's, like, really hard to tell. But it's like a nice little subtle change. Greninja, because of the anime, there you go. Makes sense. You know, like, Greninja, like, in the XYZ anime, it was insane. You're a fan of Infernape because it has a good shiny... Because it has a good shiny, it's a good Pokemon. Your favorite gen, Monkey King. True, he is based off the Monkey King. What's the Monkey King's name? Actually, I don't... Does the Monkey King have a name? I think he does. I feel like Mimikyu's lore or whatever is interesting. You know, you do like ghost types and fairy types, they're two favorite. Oh, it's Wukong! Dodoy. There was a whole Souls-like game that came out about it. I haven't played it. I really want to, though. I really want to play Wukong. Yeah, Sun Wukong. Because I think, like, in a lot of media, the Monkey King's been done a few times. Goku's probably the most prominent one, which is why a lot of people put Sun there, because it's like Sun Goku, and it's meant to be like Wukong, Sun Goku. it's meant to be like an adaptation of that. Like he even has like the pole and like the nimbus and stuff, which is heavily seen in a lot of the iterations of the Monkey King. And of course the whole thing with like the simians and stuff and DBZ. I haven't watched it. This is just stuff that I know because, you know, I know media. I play Sonic, so... so Sonic is just Goku. Sonic is Goku, Shadow's Vegeta. Shiny Dragonite looks like a medieval dragon, but the Mega Evolution looks more like Dragonair and Dratini. I actually really like Shiny Mega Dragonite. I'm just glad that it goes back to the blue colors. And I feel as though there was only 2 ways they could have done Shiny Mega Dragonite. One, either have made it pink, which I think would have been freaking awesome. So that way it's in line with the shiny colors of Dragonair and Dratini. Or did what they did, make it blue so it's in line with the normal Dragonair Dratini line. You think Donkey Kong Bonanza was inspired by Sun Wukong? You think? I don't know, man. I don't remember. Oh, there it is! Huh. That was quick. 37 minutes of doing the bench method. Would you look at that? Hey! I do think they can run, so I'm actually going to save. Alrighty. What ball, actually? Let's do... Actually, I just like a Premier Ball. And boop! And a 1, 2, 3. Shiny Snova for me. Now we got to evolve it. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's stop that timer. No phases either. Bada bing, bada boom. Snow Run. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a field day editing that. Did I really say Snova? Bro. It confuses me. Why? Why are they so similar? I don't get it. Ah! Anyway. How do you evolve this guy? Ice Stone? Did I call Snowrun Snova? No, your ears were simply playing tricks on you. My dear child. Can I use... Is it Ice Stone? Am I going crazy? How do you evolve this guy? Wait. Yeah, they're a guy. Hold up. Do I just give him drug? Yay, can now evolve. Okay. Yippee! We can evolve him! What's my favorite Pokemon typing? Probably ground. I really like ground types. Ground types and fighting types are really cool. But I'll answer more questions after we evolve him. And here is the Snorunt that we caught, as we do have to evolve it into the target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this kind of disappointing, shiny Glalie. Not really a whole lot of changes. I do like the red eyes, but it's... yeah, it's okay. I like it. I like the red eyes. He learned Freeze Dry. Now we just have to get his Mega Stone. Okay, and then after this, I'll read a bit more chat. All right, boom, he's got that Mega Stone. I'm gonna have to give him some. All right. Well, while I do this, I'll read a bit of chat. What did I miss? Did I call Snorunt Snova? No. No, I did not. I never did that. Toad plays Pokemon. Hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. We just got ourselves the shiny Glalie, which was the first target, so look at us go. You just got 2 Snorunt? Well, look at you. Look, show off. Look at me. I got... you got 2? No, well, I got 1. I got a Glalie, so... Who's laughing now? I'm laughing, because I'm having a good time. Alrighty. Okay. Sometimes you mess up the Pokeball matching with a shiny if the Pokemon changes color when it evolves. No, yeah, I get that. I get that. No female? That sucks. You can't get yourself a shiny Frostlass. Unfortunate. Alrighty. And here is the shiny Glalie that we just caught, as we do have to Mega Evolve it. Yay! He has red eyes. He's really not that different. Oh boy. Yeah, he's not too different, you know, red eyes, not bad. I think it's pretty good though. I think it's a cool Mega. But outside of that, I think it is a okay shiny. Now for the name. Yeah, his jaw is just broken. Poor guy. You wish the eyes turned red? So do I. I could just call him, like, Dry Eyes. Dryce. I could call him Dryce. Toad plays Pokemon. Hey, guess what? You've said that twice now, man. You only gotta say it once. Love the red eyes, but wish it was a little bit more different. Yeah, same. I wish it was a little bit more different. What name? What name? Jawbroker? Not horrible. Not horrible. Alright, so it's Ice thing. Actually, no, I like Jawbroker. Because he's shaped like a Jawbreaker as well. He's shaped like a Jawbreaker, and when he Mega Evolves, his jaw breaks. I think that's, you know, I like that. I'm gonna keep that. And your name is going to be Jawbroker, because when you Mega Evolve, your jaw breaks, and he's shaped like a Jawbreaker. So that's gonna be your name. Thank you, Monkey Conkdor. Mikey Conkdor? Concord. Conkador. Conkdor. I think Mikey Conkdor. I think that's how I say your name. Alright, that's gonna be hard to edit. Let me redo it, actually. And your name is going to be Jawbroker, because when you Mega Evolve, your jaw breaks, and you're shaped like a Jawbreaker. So yeah, thank you, Monkey Conkdor, for this name suggestion. My goodness. That's done! We did it! Just call you Mikey. I'll keep that in mind, Mikey. Toad plays Pokemon? Just say it, man. You keep saying, guess what? Just say it. If you say it again, I'm gonna put you in the timeout corner, you hear me? Because you keep putting in the same message. That was the third time. You just say it, man. Just say it. Anyway, I'm waiting for this, there we go. And now, into the box. To never be seen again. Goodbye, Jawbroker. Alrighty. And, well, I feel as though it's safe to assume we know what time it is. Let me start recording. And a boom. And a boom. You know what time it is. It's time to spin that wheel. Round and round it goes. Where it stops, we're about to find out. We got a hunt a Staravia. Okay, so we need to do... We gotta do, what is it called? Oh, we gotta do distortions. We have to do distortions to this because it's a DLC mon. Okay, Staravia. Okay, let me write down real quick the time for this guy as well. Glalie, Glalie, give me your answer too. I'm half crazy over the moon for you. Alright, where is there a flying one currently? Maybe in the normal. Well, there's a Starly. Nah, I want to try and get a Staravia off rip. While I use sparkling power, I never use sparkling power. I only ever use the shiny charm mods. Because I got it. And I can't exactly turn it off. So I have the shiny charm mods. Even if I could turn it off, I probably wouldn't. Alright. Any flying type ones? There's a normal one. No. Yeah, there's Fletchling. What about here? Rookie D, Noibat. Damn. You got a shiny Snorunt? Jesus. You got a shiny Snorunt in 5 minutes? Good on you. Good fun. Good job, even. Yeah, no flies. Then we do this again. Do 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 do. Okay. Come on, give me the Styravia. Oh, I need to change the target. Hold on. Let me do that very quickly. I think Staravia Shiny is like mid. It's pretty eh. It's just like brown, right? Oh, yeah, it's not that great actually. Well, I can't disobey the wheel, so we gotta do it anyway. I love that. Where is it? Here it is. Staravia. Ba-bing. Look how freaking measly this thing is. Check him in that corner. His wingspan is like... There he is. Yeah, that's the target for some reason. Thank you, wheel. Man. That's my favorite thing. Normal? No. Normal? No. Dang. It's alright, Toad. I understand what it's like to be excited. I get it, man. I get it. Oh, normal? Hey, it's a medium one, so we might not get lucky, but we also, we might get lucky. You're my favorite streamer? Oh my god. Thank you so much. Well, hey, I'm glad that you're enjoying the stream. I'm glad, you know, I'm glad. Thank you. Okay, let's do, I have to quickly do that, just so I can quickly get, you know, that little image for the short. You gotta head out. It was a nice time. Alrighty, Greyfree. Well, hey, hope you had a lovely time, and I hope you have your lovely rest of your day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be. Same as you, Auroras. Alrighty. Well, hey, same thing to you. Hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for coming out. Really do appreciate it, and have a good one. Alrighty, now we gotta do this. Where's that? That's in there. So we'll fly to the restaurant Wow. Then we make our way over here. Bless you. It is over here, right? Oh, is it on the roof? No, it's here. Alright, it's only level 21, so I'll use like Yeah, I might. I don't want to use like a 5 donut, you know? Yeah, let's use this one. It'll give me ample time. Do I want to though? Now, I'll go make some like other ones. Just so I'm using ones that like are inexpensive for like smaller ones. Cause like for a 2-star one, you only really need like a 2 or 3 one. Purely because like you can be in there for like up to like 12 minutes. Yeah. Alright, I'll do like just the lower berries. Yeah, I think 3's fine for it. Thank you. Make another of the same. And another of the same. And another of the same. And yeah. Some of you might be crying at how I make donuts, but I don't really care because I'm not there for the buffs. I'm just there for like the level and the time for it. I haven't focused on like the donut stats in forever. I did want to like it all first. I'm like, oh, getting like the big hole and stuff, the yellow donuts, oh, they're so good. And it's like, oh my god, shiny power, that's busted. And then I tried, I'm like, oh, that's unfun broken. Huh. Okay. It's like, oh, I can get a level 3 and get a guaranteed shiny. That's boring. Or it's like, oh, the shiny odds can be like 1 in 500. Really wish you could make donuts in bulk. If only, dude. I wish. Alright, so I can hear Eevee. Oh! Friggin' perfect, bro. Friggin' perfect. Starly and Staravia literally right there. Couldn't ask for a better spawn. Out of curiosity, how do you accidentally say things multiple times? I don't even know if that's possible. Just know, I have both chats on my second monitor because I have 2 monitors now. So I will always see every message. I will always see every message, so don't worry about it getting lost, alright? If I don't respond to it, it just means I haven't been looking at chat for a little while because I've been shiny hunting. It'd be weird if it's something from the slow mode. Because it doesn't happen to anyone else, is the thing. So, add that up. Adam Awesome Gaming, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. As you can see right now, we're hunting for Staravia, as chosen by our god, the Wheel. We always have to do what it says, and Staravia is next on the list. Both check timer when it hits 4. Sure, man. If it hits 4 and we both get it, I'll do a backflip. You won't see it, but you'll hear the results. Can it, like, not aggro me, please? Thank you. Yeah, friggin' backflip? Yeah. Yeah, man. Can they stop aggroing me? Pretty please? Frick off! Oh my god. I'm trying to save, like, precious time here. I swear to God. Oh, it didn't aggro me that time. I might just do a friggin' roll just to guarantee I'm out of its line of vision. If that even works. What's my favorite Sinnoh starter? Turtwig. I think Turtwig is amazing. Chimchar was my first ever starter Pokemon. And like, I like them. But I've grown to like Turtwig more. I'm gonna stop rolling. Clearly it's not doing anything different. Because it still aggroed me before. I don't think I have one. I would hear it if it went off. Maybe on the roof. Don't know. Frick off, Staravia. Gosh. So annoying. What's my favorite monkey trio Pokemon? Gotta think. My favorite monkey trio. I quite like Rillaboom. I think Rillaboom's really awesome. I swear if this star, oh, I hate that they aggro. So annoying. Super scary jump scare. Well, hello, hi Thunderstrike. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. As you can see, we're currently hunting for a Staravia. Break off! Oh, it was an Alpha Starly. Ooh. No! Ugh. I'm trying to save precious time. Stop aggroing me, please. Please. Oh my. Fine, I'll go up the ladder. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is agony. It's still chasing me, dude. Wait, was that what? Huh? Can it stop aggroing me? Please? For the love of God? I hate this. This is so annoying. Also, oh! Cottle. Call to the Lamb. Yes. Yes, it was. I swear, don't you freaking aggro me. I hate this. It's so annoying. Yeah, because the DLC for Cult of the Lamb came out, and I'm playing it with my partner. Haven't played it for a little while because we restarted because we want to get the full Cult of the Lamb experience. Going from start all the way to the end in Woolhaven. I'm very interested in what the DLC has to offer. Why must I hunt my own kind? To save them. To bring them to salvation. You want to try out Hades? Honestly, Hades it's a good roguelike. I like it. It was popular for a reason, you know. I had a whole bunch of voice acting, a whole lot of thought put into it, you know. Very popular for a lot of reasons. Oh, can these alphas fuck off? So obnoxious, man. Please stop aggroing me. Please let me just fly in peace. I swear. I swear, bro. I'm trying to not waste time. Blue Aura Trainer, hello, hi, welcome back. Hope you're having a lovely day. I swear. See? Why didn't it aggro that time? See? Can we just keep up this streak? You know? Just keep this up. Nothing aggroing me. Just a lovely, good old, keep flying, back and forth. No hassle. All good. Nice and chill. Could we just keep this up? Use the respawn method? I could, but it's a lot slower. Not saying I'm impatient, I'm time efficient. Because like I try and get a lot of hunts done so that way I can make content out of it, you know, for you guys. And daily content, it's not easy, chat. Telling you that much right now, it's not easy. And I try and make it good quality as well, you know? Yeah, I do all the editing, all the recording, I do all that by myself. And I have a life outside of YouTube. So the only reason I try and do these hunts as fast as possible is so that way I can have a stockpile of content for you guys. And that way, if I get ahead on that, I can then make other shorts content, which I'm really wanting to do, but I need to get ahead first. Which is why, like, with longer hunts, you know, it's hard for me to do other things. Like when the shiny video came out, the long form one, when I made that one, it's because I was ahead. I was ahead on these shiny hunts, so I actually had time to do it. And right now, I'd say I'm doing pretty well in terms of like getting these hunts and getting the content done. And I've been able to get ahead a little bit, and I'm really happy with that. But that's why a lot of the time you'll see me do pretty much like the fastest way to do a hunt, because I need that time. You know? I needed to be as time efficient as possible. Oh, let's have a... I just had a look. What's my favorite Pokeball? I think I like the Premier Ball the most. It's simple, it's nice. I think it's pretty cool. How long do I think this will take? Well, realistically, they never really take too much of like over an hour, purely on like a numerical value. But the thing is, it could theoretically, it could take days, it could take minutes, it could take seconds, because it's all just a constant roll of the dice. I could get really lucky, I could get really unlucky, but for the most part, it says like around an hour. The most I've ever think I've gone with like the fly method and like the distortions and stuff, I think it was maybe like 2.5 hours, maybe, probably a little bit longer. And that's definitely on the unluckier side, because you can spawn like 6 at a time. It's like 6 encounters. 12 encounters, you know? It's a lot. It's a lot of encounters you get in a very short time frame. Hello, Alpha! How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Hope you and your siblings are doing well. Yeah, I'd say probably like either Premier Ball or like Moon Ball. I really like. You've been trying to shiny hunt a Lucario for like 10 hours total. Yeah, see, that's the thing. Shiny hunting's very, like, I don't want to say finicky, but it's all luck, you know? It's luck based. You know? Like, some people will get a shiny immediately, some people it will take literal days, and it's just, like, even with the best odds, you know? So it can take ages. I got quite lucky with the Latios, honestly. Better do a side quest distortion for an unknown mega? Ooh, good fun. Hope you have fun with that. Just you just got out of band practice? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, you play flute? I respect it. No Staravia. Your stream is glitching out so bad? Sorry to hear that. I can tell you for certain though, not on my end. I have not dropped a single frame on the stream. So it's definitely on your end, man. You didn't know that I stream every day? I didn't even know I stream every day. I stream on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So today and tomorrow is when I stream. I'm wanting to stream more is the thing, but I just need to get a schedule, you know? I just need to... well, honestly, I just need to get... If I'm just gonna be so real, if it was making a bit more of a stable income, YouTube, I would do it every freaking day of the week, dude. But I can't. There's other things I have to do, you know? My dream is to do it full time, you know? Do this, and I could just do this, you know? For like 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day. Give entertainment to people. Have fun, love doing it. But like... the reality is you gotta make an income from it. Otherwise you can't do it as a full-time job, you know? And that's my goal. I want to be able to do it full-time, because in that way I'll be able to, you know, do things like charity events and stuff like that, and then like give back and just help, because I want to make a difference in the world, you know? And the way I feel like I can do that is through some kind of content creation. And I love Pokemon, so I'm like, it's a good start. Ayo, it's the Crow. Well, ayo, it's the Cade's Craft Corner. How you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. And welcome to the stream. Right now we're hunting for Staravia, as you all know, the wheel gods have decided. Do do do. Do 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 do. But yeah, like, and there's plenty of people that want to do like YouTube full time and stuff, you know, or just like turn it into a career. But what a lot of people don't know, it takes so much time. It takes so much effort, and you have to put like your whole being into it, you know? And that's just what it's like with all craft, you know? Like, I wake up and I think there's more I could be doing. I can be putting more work into it. I could be doing it. But then there's the tricky thing of that, right? If you wake up and you think that and you just keep doing it and doing it and doing it, you'll burn yourself out. So balance is hard. Yeah. Can you shiny hunt Alolan and Raichu? Dude, I want to. I really want to. I freaking love Alolan and Raichu. Probably my favorite variant form of any Pokemon. But I am loyal to the wheel. So if the wheel says it, then we do it. If we just hunted whatever I wanted, then there wouldn't be too much of a challenge to it. You know? And that way when we get it on the wheel, I will be so excited. Hey, it's Isabella the Goober. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day, and yeah, hope you're having a lovely day. Right now, as you can see, we're shiny hunting for Staravia, and this sucks. I hate hunting for this thing because we're spawning right next to it. It gets aggravated. It chases me the whole time, so I'm not able to do the fly method. But like sometimes I get lucky, like right now. See, and it will just not aggro me for some reason that time. But I still think this is faster than the soft reset method for it. And I explained it before, but the reason why I want to do, like, you know, try and get as many hunts done kind of in the fastest way possible is so that way I have stockpiles of recordings and then I can make the shorts and I can try and stockpile them. So that way I can work on other things as well. Because I'm sure you guys understand that doing daily content is hard. It is difficult, and I try and do it. And I've been doing it for like over 100 days straight. You know, that's crazy. I have done this for like, in total, including the previous series, I have done daily content for like the past 200 and something odd days. You know? There's no way you'll be able to do daily content, but that's the thing, you know? Work to your own, like, schedule. Don't force yourself to do daily content if you don't think you can do it, you know? Even weekly, you know? Some people do monthly content. It's like, yeah. It's crazy. It's a crazy amount of dedication to do like any kind of like media and like craft and creative thing. It's like writing music and stuff. You just have to keep at it, keep doing it. But the thing is, you need to do it not out of like, oh, I want to be popular. Oh, I need to get big, you know? You do it because you love the craft and you want to pursue it. That's why I do it. Hell, this is probably like the best, like the most fun thing that I like do. You know, it's like I do like seasonal work. So anytime like the holidays come around, that's when I get like into work and like business and that kind of stuff. And like I have so many people around me that support me and like you know, and like build me up and like push me like to do this kind of stuff as well. And like, you know, I'm very privileged in that way. You know, a lot of people don't have that kind of stuff, especially for creative things, you know. And like, you just got to be so much more like, it just really helps you think in this perspective of, like appreciativeness, you know? like, you gotta look at the, like, the privileges that you have and, like, how can you, I don't like saying it, but it's kind of what it is. You gotta use it to your advantage to try and, like, make sure that you live life. Don't let life live you, you know? Because, like, if you get to, like, age, like, 60 and you think, oh, there's so much that I could have done, and it's like, you just, like, back then, like, you just gotta do it. You know? Don't let people or, like, these doubts plague your mind. You just gotta do it. You know? And, like, when you do, you won't regret it. And that's what so much of high school is as well. It's so much doubt. It's so much anxiety. It's so much stress. And it prevents you from, like, taking initiative with things, you know, and just doing it. Like, I think one of the biggest things for, like, a lot of people, you know, like, hell, listen to, like, any modern music nowadays. What is it all about? It's all about romance, all about love, all about that kind of stuff. Everyone's experience with it. And it's because during, like, high school and stuff, that shit's traumatizing. Genuinely. Because it's so much stress. So much is happening at one time. And like, there's so much doubt and so much fear and so much of, like, all that kind of stuff. You know? It's crazy. So, like, if you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, like, and you want to do it and you love it and you want to pursue it, you gotta do it with, like, your whole being. You know? Put your all into it. Like, if you love the flute or you love, like, an instrument and you want to get really good at it and stuff, you just gotta keep doing it. It's the same with art, you know? And, like, especially now with, like, the rise of AI and stuff, it's become so grueling for artists because so you see so many ads that are, like, fully AI generated, or, like, art on, like, t-shirts that are, again, fully AI generated, and it's just a slap in the face to human creativity. And it's, like, it's the same for content creators as well, you know? Well, there's a shiny Eevee. I'll leave that there just in case. But it's just so, like, such a slap in the face to creativity. Everything to do with AI, you know? Like, there used to be a time where everyone's like, oh, AI is so cool. AI is so, like, helpful and stuff. And I was in that realm as well. That was before it turned into generative AI. You know, like, Grammarly and stuff. That stuff was helpful because, like, you know, it would help you, like, restructure things and, like, oh, this is how you could word it better. And then you could learn from that. Be like, oh, okay, that's how you kind of do that. Even then, it's still pretty iffy. But then as soon as generative AI came out, it's like, great. Now all huge companies are just going to do nothing but this. Fuck, Stranger Things, right? Not saying they used AI for, like, their visual effects and stuff, but to write it? Oh, wait. Hold that thought. Was that just the Eevee? It might have just been the Eevee, actually. It was just the Eevee. Oh, well. But, like, in, like, the documentary, it showed a laptop they were on, and they had, like, 3 different tabs open of ChatGPT, and it's like, oh, so they were getting ChatGPT to help them write the scripts. It's like, what? You didn't use that when you wrote the first season? It's like, what? It's like, my god. Oh, 2 EVs. Okay. That's awesome. So that's 2 phases. Just hire an apprentice and keep telling her to fail more to fail forward. That's good. I like that, actually. Failing is normal. You know, you can't learn if you do everything perfectly the first time. That's just life. What, you think a baby just learnt how to walk? No, that baby stood up and fell countless times until eventually they're able to walk. Or same thing with a bike, you know, or driving a car, or literally doing anything. You know? What do I mean, AI Stranger Things script? In the documentary, they had ChatGPT open and they were, like, asking it questions and, like, trying to use it to, like, write the script and stuff. And I'm not even kidding. You beat the Latios and you beat the Latios twins? Oh, hell I know that one was actually a little difficult. Yeah, 2 EVs, I get it. Is there a star Avia though? No. Could they stop aggroing me? Star? Well, I can't tell you what to do. I ain't your dad, so if you're here, you're here. But I will say, I really do hope that you get restful sleep. We're working on a song, kind of feel like we would like it, so would like. So if you record it, can you post it in Discord music? But of course, that's what the channel is there for. That channel is there for creativity, you know? So if you write a song and you want to do it, chuck it in there. I will listen to it. I want to inspire creativity. And if me saying like to go and pursue it and do that thing will make someone go and do that thing, then I will say that every second of every day, because we need more people to be creative and like take that leap of faith into doing things, you know? I want to inspire people. I want to inspire people to pursue what they want to do in creative, or even like if you want to be a lawyer, fucking go and do it, you know? Quit like sitting and twiddling your thumbs and just thinking about what if. Don't think about the what ifs. Think about the what can I do to achieve that, and do it. You know? Because that's the kind of thing that I look up to. I look up to people who have this like can-do attitude and like do it and pursue it and get it done. You never would have figured out what you love to do without failing many times. Chase failure when things come stagnant. Exactly. Oh, come on. Yeah, two shiny Eevees. It's crazy. Oh, wait. Maybe? It's going to be confusing now because the Eevees keep going off. Yeah, I'm not mad. It's Eevee. How could I be mad at a shiny Eevee? Especially when I can give it away. Because eventually I'm going to have to shiny hunt Eevee, you know? Yeah, I could talk for ages about that kind of stuff. Yeah, man, we got 2 different streams going. We have one on horizontal for shorts, and then we have one on vertical for shorts and one for horizontal for just normal video. That way, 1, it reaches a more wide audience, and 2, just for convenience for some people. Some people don't have a laptop and they only like have a phone and stuff, and they want to watch it. Oh, shiny Starly! I am going to just do a normal Pokeball, and a 1, 2, 3, shiny Starly for me. Now we just got to evolve it, but first we got to get some of these Eevees. Hello. They're skittish, so I got to save. Okay, we go for Premier Balls. Boop! Come on. Oh no. Come on. Yay! 2 Eevees. Alrighty. Let me just do that. Oh, the Eevees are swimming! I didn't know they could swim. Look at that! Did anyone know this? Look at that! They're swimming! When could the Eevees swim? Huh. That's a new... oh, there's even more. They can all swim. I didn't know that. Huh. The more you know. Perpendicular streams when? Oh, don't worry. In the year of 4000, when I'm a brain in a jar, I'll figure it out. I was gonna run around and get some mega shards while I'm here as well. That's the only reason I have quick attack on this guy. Ew, get away from me. It's so cute. I didn't know that they could swim. That's adorable. Alright, let's leave. Perpendicular streams. What an insane concept. I could have checked the rooftops, but I didn't feel like it. Plus, there wouldn't have been anything. I doubt it. But yeah, there were 3 phases. No, there was only 2. Because this Starly, we can evolve. And boop, level 25. Alrighty. And here is the Starly that we just caught, as we do have to evolve it into the target for today's hunt, which is, of course, this shiny Staravia. Look at that. It's not very different. It's like a slight orange. It's okay. What should we call it? What should we call it? Burb? Yeah, sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burb. And your name is going to be Burb, because you are a burb, you're a dog, you're a bird, yeah, burb. What, should I be sad? Should I be ashamed of myself? I'm sticking with it. I'm just gonna keep. You know what? It's there. That's its name now. Its name is Burb. And then if we get a Starly, I'll call it Borb. When I hunt Skarmory, call it Felipe. Honestly, I was thinking that. In the back of my head, I'm like, because the other one, a different hunt that I did, in the local area, there was Skarmory, and I'm like, oh wait, if I get a Skarmory, I'd probably just name it Felipe actually, because Felipe is like on the streams all the time now as well, because he was goated and got us the Latios, special scan. Okay. Alrighty, let me... What are we gonna do? How long have I been streaming for? An hour and a half. Alright, I'm gonna quickly go. And I'm going to... go to the bathroom. And I'm also going to fill up my water. So, I will be right back.
At @star_dust 2073 super chatted $1.95. W likens, victory hand emoji.
I'm back. Hello. Wait, hold on. Wait. There we go. Hello. I'm back, and what is this I see? I leave for like maybe 3 minutes? What's this about? What did I miss? Yeah, I went to buy milk. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I left. I left to go get the milk. Hey. I owe her $1.95. That's for her not leaving. I'm sorry. Would you prefer if I went to the bathroom live on stream? I don't think so. And if you said yes to that, you're sick in the head. I'll send that to them now. But hello, why did I turn into a marketable plushie? I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean. I simply have no idea what you could be referring to. I'm me. I've always been me. And, yeah, alright, so what we need to do what we always do. We gotta spin that frickin' wheel as round and round it goes. Where it stops, no one knows except for us right now. We have to hunt Halucha. Oh, good God. Okay. I am doing a distortion for this. And that's final, children. Okay. Merch? I've thought about doing merch. I've thought about it, but I'm like, what merch could I possibly do? You know, because I can't do, like, I can't do specific kind of merchandise. For obvious reasons. Like, I thought about doing something like a fish shirt, right? But it's like... Yeah, we started designing merch and we had ideas and we were gonna do it. But looking more into it, legal reasons, we can't. Otherwise, we would get in a lot of trouble. Which is why there hasn't been anything. And And there's been like designs like thrown out that we've thought about that we can make it still a connection, but a little bit more like subtle, so it's not like in your face, and it's like, oh, that's so obviously that, you know? Because we would have to think of like smart ways around it, so it's not like Pokemon would come and like shut it down, you know? But yeah. Alright, who do we get on the wheel again? Halucha. Alrighty. Bada boom! There's Mr. Libre himself. A scarf? No, true. Red headphones. It would be some time in order to do that though, because again, making merch is a lot of money, and like coming from a business standpoint, we would have to make sure that we get, you know, we would make a profit from it and stuff, especially because like I don't want to make like a shitty product, right? I don't want to make a shitty product and then be like, oh look, it's merch, and then it's like really bad quality headphones. If I were to make merch, I would want to make it good quality, that like it would last for years, it would give good sound quality, things like that, you know? If I were to do anything like with that, I would want to do again, this is talking to myself like way in the future, you know? Sweatpants with crow on the side, that could be pretty good too. Like, there's a lot of ideas, right? There's a lot of ideas that we could do and I could go and do. But again, like just speaking realistically, a lot of money goes into making something like that, and then you have to make a profit off of that. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to give good products, right? That's the only reason I haven't done much, you know? Because I know, like, the kind of money that I have now, the kind of money I can put towards it, I won't be able to make good quality things, right? I won't be able to do that. I'll just be making shitty quality and like selling that for like $20, you know? Like, that's what a lot of people do. Yeah, you know? And it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take advantage of my viewers and like people who want that kind of stuff. It's bad quality. It's bad quality, and that's the thing. I don't want anything that I sell that has my like the YouTube name attached to it to be bad quality. You know? It's just bad practice. And it's like, well, yeah, you can get money from it, but like you're extorting the people who like your content. You're extorting them. That's what Mr. Beast does best. You know? Mr. Beast takes all the money that he earns from like freaking stocks and like the YouTube algorithm and stuff, because he targets towards children. You know? And it's like, man. And that's the only reason you haven't seen any merch. Like, there's only one... Actually, what I'll do... Where is it? I'm going to take a photo of something that we made for a personal project, right? Because we made this really cute little keychain that I really loved. And it's like, you know what? This is pretty good quality, you know?
At star underscore dust 2073 super chatted $4.87.
That's for
Likens
you.
Deserves more. Actually, she does a lot here.
That's for you. Yeah, she's handing me the keychain. You know what? If people are in the Discord, I'm gonna take a photo of it right now and I'm gonna send it through. This is a little design that we made for a keychain, and we have a few of them. But the thing is, we can't sell them because it has a Pokemon on it. And I'm gonna quickly chuck that in the Discord. I'm gonna put it in. Yeah, I did both sides. Don't you worry. It's an important part to do both sides. I'll put this in art. So this was a keychain that we thought about doing, right? And we wanted to do it. And we wanted to start doing this kind of thing, right? This little keychain right here. I've just put it in art for you guys to see. And honestly, yeah, you do a lot. You do a lot around here. I think you do amazing moderating. I think you do amazing art, all that kind of stuff. And I appreciate you so much. I love you. But yeah, there's that. And we were gonna do those little keychains of like Pokemon with one side being the shiny variant and the other side being the normal variant. And we loved them. And we really wanted to do them. Only thing is, we can't do that. Because that for legal reasons. So it's like a cool idea that we can't do. So it's like, while it's a really good idea in theory and we made it, like this is on Lycan's like keychain and stuff. You know? But can't sell it. But it can't sell it, which sucks. It sucks. And it's like people would buy it, and like we could do the really legally sketchy thing and go onto like Redbubble and put it on there and do like blah, 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 you know, and it sucks. Is it stricter in Australia? I think it's just strict in general. If you use someone else's IP, especially like a big company like Pokemon, and they notice, they can take it down. So, considering we don't want to get in any trouble like that, you know? Especially that. You can do it for personal projects, yes. But if you start making a profit of it and you make it into like a company, then that gets immediately shut down. You know? That's why a lot of fan games for Pokemon are free. Because they're non-for-profit. They're no profit. They're free. You know? That's why Cobblemon's free. That's why all that kind of stuff is free. Because Pokemon can't shut that down. The only one they were able to shut down was Pokemon Uranium. Because I think a lot of people were giving them money. And because of that, they shut down Pokemon Uranium. A lot of people make merch and don't get shut down for it. The only reason for that is because there's so many, right? But if you get caught, you get caught. And that sucks. You know? So it's definitely a risky thing to do. But like, people will get it because people love Pokemon. You know? I just love it for the general thing of it, you know? Yeah, I don't want to take a chance on that because like, if I get into like legal trouble, I'm not going to be able to get out of it, which means I won't be able to make content for a while, you know? That kind of stuff, and I want to remain consistent. So if we do anything, like, there's plenty of ideas, and we could do Fakemon as well. There's, you know what? I'm gonna send another little thing. No? No, you don't want me to show that? Okay, that's okay. Because Lycan did a Fakemon of Phantom, which instead of a log for a head, had a pumpkin for a head for Halloween. And I thought that was a really cool idea, and we could do that as something else that isn't Phantom, but it's very cute, you know? Exactly. We love Pokemon, but you get in a lot of legal trouble. That's why with like big Pokemon content creators, you don't see them selling Pokemon merchandise. They do it very subtly. And I think one of the, like Austin John. With Austin John, he sells a shirt that just has the colors of the Pokemon. Like with Charizard, Blastoise, and all that, they just have the color palette, and they say number 4, and it's like, well, that could mean anything. Or like number 3, number 6, and number 9. You know? And that's why. Because it's ambiguous. It's just colors with a number on it, so you can't really get into any legal trouble with that. But if you just slap Charizard on a shirt, and it's not official by Pokemon, then you'll get a lot of trouble if you get caught. Yeah, Austin does a lot of stuff with the Pokemon Company. Yeah, he does. He goes to like a lot of events and stuff and all that kind of jazz. So he could probably get something approved by Pokemon. You just post the song, hope you love it. Hey, if it's human made, human played, we'll love it and we'll support it. You know? Alright, that's Halucha. It's a medium one, so we might get lucky. If we get thrown into a rooftop, it should be good. Alright, let me go do the thing. Let me do that. Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, but there's... It's risky to do. But the thing is, there are so many people who do it and don't get in trouble for it because there are so many people doing it, right? So the odds of getting like caught are like in the millions, like 1 in a million chance. But a 1 in a million chance to ruin kind of like, well, not ruin your life effectively. More than likely they'll just send like a cease and desist and it's like, oh shit, all right, gotta stop. But then if you get a following from it and then you can no longer do it, it's like, ah shit, you know what I mean? Which is why I'm even concerned about the fact of using Honchkrow as a mascot, but I think that falls on a different, like a different kind of, not pretenses, it's just like different in general. Alright, it's a 141. I'll just use this one because we might have to do like the knockout method. As a shiny hunter, 1 in 1 million doesn't sound like a lot. True, those are good odds. I'll take those odds. But no, I am, yeah. Okay, yeah, let's get into it. Catch a throw? Don't worry, bro. I certainly will. I find, like, I still haven't even done the Pokedex. Yeah. Please, Hawlucha be, like, right there. It'd be perfect. Sock. If Hawlucha's in here, we're good. Ah, shoot. Okay. Alright, well, there's a throw. Let me just... Alright, so Hawlucha must be on the roof. Oh, don't you worry, don't you worry. I know those super chats with Lycans. As soon as that goes through, because the payments take like a month, and it's like a monthly payment. So I will, don't worry, I will send it through to them. Oh, there's 2 Hawluchas there. Is there a place with more of them? Is there really only those 2? Maybe there's like a bunch more on this side? No? Is it really only 2 Hawluchas? That sucks. That's really inconvenient, actually. I could do the runaway method. I might just do the runaway method. Because I think this is faster. But I don't like doing this because then I have to pay attention and then I can't talk to chat. I'm knocking them out. It just sucks that there's only 2 of them, you know? Maybe there's another place they're spawning? No? Is it really only up there? That blows. I don't think Haluchas spawn. Really? Only 2? Oh, okay, no, there's 3. There's 3. Okay. There's a lot more that's spawning there. Okay, I'll knock them all out. Oh, please, all of you stay right there. Boom! All 4 at the same time. There we go. Alrighty, and let me just quickly drop a save. Alrighty, now let me actually read chat for a little bit. What did I miss? I don't know how to say your name, but hello, hi, what's up, King, to yourself? Hope you're having a lovely day. It's Kayun. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly, but hope you're having a lovely day. Alrighty. Shiny Hunter John, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Haven't been catching live since you've been very busy. Oh, hey, man, the streams are here. All the VODs are always uploaded, so, you know. I hope it's been a good busy and not like a bad busy. But I'm sure that whatever you're doing it very well. And if you're having doubts, know that I believe in you. You've got it. You can do it. You can pursue. You can push through. You can accomplish what you set out to do. Ooh, you got a shout for Arbok? That's awesome, man. That's awesome. What's my favorite normal type shiny? Ooh, that's a toughie. Favorite normal type shiny? I don't know who that would go to. Oh, John Luke Darrow. Hello, hi. You changed your name. So you have. Well, I hope you've been good since the last stream. You want me to rate your team? Alright, hold on. Let me have a look, see. Meganium, Zygarde, Gyarados, Diancie, Mewtwo, and Annihilape. Okay. Meganium, Zygarde, Gyarados. Good type variety. I do like the type variety. Annihilape's good. I like Annihilape. I would say it's a solid, like, 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. Halucha! I got a moveset. Shadow Punch, Focus, Comet Punch, and Dynamic Punch. A lot of punches. But I think it's good. It's easier to just choose moves that you like in this game, honestly. You're gonna hop off for a review, be back later. Already, Thunder? Well, I hope you have fun doing whatever you're doing, and when you come back, I'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. Yeah, I hope you have fun. Your guess for this shiny is 1 hour and 25 minutes? I hope the fuck not. I don't want it to take that long. But we'll see, it might. Also, Woof, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Bus ride home from school is over? Dude, I never really took the bus. I never really took the bus as, like, going to school or anything. But, like, bus trips, honestly, probably because I didn't do it too much. I was always excited about, like, taking the bus somewhere in a school trip, you know? This is slower, but I mean, we also, like, 1, we went phase. 2, it should be pretty easy to get them. Bus ride's 1 hour each way? Dude, that's so much time you're spending on the bus. I remember when I was doing, like, uni. That shit was draining. Got the DLC, beat it, and you beat the post-DLC, so now you get the special scans? Nice. I hope you're having fun with it. I know that I am. What color are our school buses? Well, school buses don't really have a color. Because they slap a lot of advertising on the sides instead. Always have yellow school buses. I mean, that's what it's like in all media too. All school buses are big, round, and yellow. I don't actually know if I've ever seen a like a yellow school bus in person. I've only ever seen it in media, actually. Now that I like think about it. Oh wait, no, I've seen a school bus, like a normal school bus. I like a monster truck rally. You just watch me to entertain myself? Dude, that's what I'm here for, man. I'm here for that level of entertainment, you know? I'm here to entertain you. I'm here because I love doing it. And if I can provide entertainment, make people's days better, give them inspiration with anything that I say, then fuck yeah, it was worth it. Even if the stream only has 1 person and they get inspired, all of this was worth it. Because that's one extra person out there that is the fuel in their heart and like the fire to go and pursue what they want to do, you know? Was it doing the crushing or being crushed? Probably being crushed. Weavile, hello, hi. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Four-year marching band kid, man. I feel you. I was in the man choir at school, as well as the drum line. I would play on the bass, the bass, whichever one it is. The big one you carry with the big mallets that you hit the sides of, and it goes dun 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 dun. I'd play that. And then in my man choir, which is like a choir which consists of nothing but boys, I was a tenor. I was a baritone for a little while, but then I was a tenor. And I still think I'm like a high bari, low tenor. Yo, it's Nugget! How you doing, man? It's been a while since I've seen you. Hope you're having a lovely day. Doing okay? Just continuing on your no-earth hunt? Well, hey, I wish you luck. And I hope that soon you'll be doing great. Not just okay, but great. Could you imagine if that halucha was shiny? The alpha halucha? That would be crazy. If only. Dude, I want to get to a point where I can do like a charity stream. I want to do that so bad. Getting ready for bed, actually. Figured you'd pop in while you could. Moved to a new city and got a new job. Oh, wow. Dude, that's huge news. I hope it's a job that you're enjoying, man. I mean, moving from one place to another for a job is a huge commitment and like takes a lot of bravery, actually. So, hell yeah, man. Like that's, you gotta be proud of yourself for that. For at the very least, the courage to like commit, you know? And I hope whatever job that you're doing, you're loving and you're having a great time with it. But that's awesome. It's a lot of fun, stressful, but fun. You're metalworking. Dude, that's awesome. And hey, if you're having a lot of fun, that's what it is. Everything's gonna be stressful, you know? But if it's fun, then you're doing great, you know? A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people can't say they have fun when they do their work, so look at you go. Was metalwork something that you've always wanted to go into? Or was it kind of like life just led you down that path? Because if metalworking was your dream, then, dude, absolute just hell yeah, man. I think it's called a snare. No, the snares are the smaller ones that you have in front of you. I had the big one that it's kind of like you had to hold it vertically. And you had like one of those full-on chest straps, and you had to have it. You had these two huge mouths, and you hit the side of it. Yeah, but Nugget, if no one says it to you, I'm gonna say it to you, I'm bloody proud. Bloody proud of you, dude. It wasn't. Your spouse's dad's in the production manager at one of the metal shops in the next city of you, so it was easy to start working. That's really good, man. That's awesome of you to actually like take the initiative and go and do that, you know? But hell yeah. Proud of you. Even people with those connections sometimes just sit around and like don't do it. But yeah, metalworking is so cool. I'm hunting for shiny halucha. Sure am, Mikey. Do. Brass drum. That was it. Brass drum. Yeah, I was brass drum for a little bit. Changed to snare near the end. If I get the shiny in the next 5 minutes, name it Strongbird, it's a contender. I'll probably call it Luchador. Just bend the different pieces of welders together. It's fun, but you have to be careful. Oh yeah, I mean it's hot metal, so you got to be careful. But it's awesome to hear that like you're having fun with it as well. Boom, 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 boom. Shiny. Oh well. Have to do it at least once a stream. Ugh. I hope you all are having a lovely day. And hey, if you're new to the stream and you haven't already, consider subscribing. Really does help me out. A lot more than you'd think. Believe you me. And hey, if you want to keep supporting this kind of stuff, you know, there's also, you could give me money. I'm kidding. You guys need money just as much as I do. It's an option there. But yeah, the most part, I just hope you're all having a lovely day. Even if you've just scrolled on past. Doesn't matter. If you're here for a second, I wish you nothing but the best. Think I gave you enough. I agree. You know, like I said, everyone needs money to survive, you know? And like if I start getting like a stable income from YouTube alone, I'm turning off that kind of stuff. The only reason it's an option because like it does help, you know? All that kind of stuff helps. Like cost of living, you know, helps just everything. But like you guys need money just as much as I do, you know? So don't give your money to streamers. Unless you are A, financially stable, and B, really want to show support, you know? Any money that you would give to a streamer, put it in your savings. You know? If you watch like iShowSpeed or anything like that, you guys have no idea how much money they actually make through just Twitch itself without people giving donations. The amount of viewers alone and the amount of ad revenue they get, you have no idea. That's because they have like thousands upon thousands of people watching them on Twitch at a time, though. Speaking of Twitch, should I start doing Twitch again? I don't think so. Probably not, honestly. Nah, I don't think so. Yeah, nah. The more I'm thinking about it, I'm never doing that. You're gonna make a promise that when you hit 50 sales on your Etsy shop, you'll send me Okay, no, don't do that. When you... Okay, what'll happen? When you hit 500 sales, I will send you a commission. And when you hit 500 sales, the only thing I want you to do is keep at it. Don't give money to me. Keep that money for yourself and keep building, you know? When you hit 500 sales, you keep it up. Alright? Your next goal is then 1,000, and you keep that up. You earned that money, you know? All that time and effort that you've put into it. You've missed being able to sit on streams. You think the last time you were here was when I was hunting one of the monkeys? Really? That's crazy, dude. Yeah, that was a while ago. But hey, I'm glad that you're able to sit in, you know? Missed you, Nugget. Damn, the mic picked that up, huh? Hello, Joe? I think after we get this shiny, I'll do something fun. I'll do the thing where I give away a lot of the duplicates that we get. Next target? We don't know what the next target is. After we do this, then Then we'll spin that wheel and see what the next target is. But our current target is Halucha. Don't worry, Toad. It will probably be a while until we get this shiny. And don't worry, this probably isn't going to be the last, this probably won't be the last time of the stream, unless it goes for like 2 hours. Would I like to hear a mini rant of the day? Anything to keep conversation going on stream. Go ahead. What is your mini rant? If it's something that could stop me ranting, then yes, please. I love ranting. See, the funny thing is, a lot of people who, like, a lot of you guys that are reoccurring viewers and stuff, you're probably hearing me rant about the same things over and over and over again. You know, a lot on, like, AI and, like, shorts content and that kind of stuff, and, like, where I'm wanting the channel to get through, you know what? You know what makes you mad? Paintbrushes? Paintbrushes make you mad? Lycan's is next to me laughing her ass off and nodding her head. So she's in agreement for some reason. What it is about paintbrushes? What makes you so upset about paintbrushes? You tried to buy your favorite paintbrush for multiple weeks and for some reason can't find them? You're nodding to that? Do you have the same issue? You do lose everything, so that's fair. Oh, is that it? No. Been looking for one specific brand and type for weeks. Is there anyone online that's seen it? Like, if you know the brand name and the type, right? Maybe on Amazon or something? And it's like it never existed. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lycans is with me in real life. They're right next to me. I'm at my desk, they're at theirs. We could touch hands if we want a high five. There you go. Boom. Solid high five. They just don't talk because they don't want their voice to be heard. Which everyone should respect. No, it makes me mad. I hate pencils like that's... Wait. I hate pencils like the sound that they make. I don't know what it is about it, but I just hate the sound. So you use mechanical pencils. You know what? That's fair. That is fair. Pencils can make a very weird, like... I don't know. To me, I think it's satisfying to my ears because it's like, oh, it's the sound of progress, the sound of work getting done. But to other people, it's like a weird nails on chalkboard situation. I won't do it. Like, I could get a pen and paper and do it, but purely because someone said they hate it, I'm not gonna do it. There's the mini rant of the day, because seriously, you Google the brand and type, and even the little numbers, you can't freaking find it. What? You know what? What's the brand in numbers? Who's my favorite ZA character? I don't know if I have a favorite character. It is a Princeton brand paintbrush in a 20-0 petite monogram. I don't know anything about paintbrushes, but Lycans is on it. They're on Amazon. They're going to have a look as well. See if they can find it. Lydia's your favorite from ZA? Fair. Lydia's fun. Does Zygon count? Do I stream from home? Where else would I stream from? The sewers? The nearby McDonald's? Burger King? They're somehow different enough that you can't use them for the same thing. Yeah, paintbrushes are very petite things, right? Oh my god! Oh, I'm gonna fall off my chair. Thunderstrike your back. Oh my goodness. Super scary jump scare part 2. Yeah, I think Tawny's fine. Oh, what's the name of the guy that aura farms? The one with his hand? He has a mega drumper. I like him. That's not how you jump scare. You need to spend money. Yeah, if you spend money, it'll jump scare me. But only do it if you're financially stable. Yes, Cades. It's obvious? Wait, what's obvious? Am I going insane? Did I miss something? Am I missing something? Am I losing it? What did I say? I have a freaking memory of a goldfish. I have a freaking memory of a goldfish. I have a freaking memory of a goldfish. Do you see the joke that I'm doing? Where I keep repeating the same thing? Do you see the joke that... It's so dumb. I'm executing that bit. The dude who was aura farming? Am I going crazy? When did I say that? Oh, yes! I'm going insane. I did that is just something that I said. That is something that I said that I just completely forgot I said. Yeah, but no, the dude with the mega stone in his palm. That is the mega jumper. I like him. Gosh, I have a memory of a goldfish. More like Dementia 20. Oh, I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, Vinny! Vinny's his name. Yes, Vinny. Do I stream from home? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I don't know where else I would stream from. Yeah, I have like a LAN cable running through the street all the way up and into the Macca's LAN output. Yeah, I'm siphoning the McDonald's internet. Yes. That's how I can stream so good, because they're notoriously known for having good internet. Halucha. Canary might be your second favorite. That's only because of the rage quit reaction when she loses. That's fair. She does crash out. Especially if I've already answered them. Because then we just keep going in a circle. Does anyone remember the cherry berry chillers from McDonald's in the 2010s? No. I do not. Fried pork chop. Hello, hi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. Pokemon noob here. Legend Arceus is your first and only game. Give my top ranking, top tiers game in franchise. What should you play next? Well, I think if you liked Legends Arceus, I have a feeling you'll like Legends ZA. They're both very different to the mainline series. So, if you want to give another game a go, try Legends ZA. That would be my suggestion, if the only one you've played is Arceus. Either that, or you could pick up like a mainline game, kind of see what it's about. I think like a good mainline game to pick up, honestly, Sword and Shield. I think Sword and Shield's a pretty good mainline game to pick up, especially nowadays. If you want a more casual experience, Pokemon Let's Go is pretty good. But if you're wanting something that feels a little bit similar to Legends Arceus, I would probably go with Legends ZA. Yeah, all good, fried pork chop. All good. MLG Droid, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a lovely day. As you can see, right now we're hunting for a shiny Halucha. Hope you're having a lovely day, and hope you enjoy the stream. It is getting closer to your guess. It's almost around an hour. Like I said, I feel like it'll be like around an hour, right? Has anyone played the game Castle Crusher? Ooh, have I? I know the name. I know the name. That's for certain. Oh, yes, I've seen this game. I haven't played it, but I've seen people play it and stuff. I definitely know of it. After your stream on Sunday, you left Luminal at 324 encounters and your odds are 1 in 100. Yeah, that's true. Doing the adventures, it's 1 in 100 for it. Ooh, a thumbnail a friend made you for it? Ooh, I'm actually excited to see that. I love seeing people's thumbnails. What equipment do you need to record ZA for YouTube? All right, so one, you need like a laptop, PC, what have you. You need the you need OBS, and you need an a capture card of some kind. Me personally, I use an Elgato capture card. You plug that into the Switch for the input, and you plug the output into whatever, like your laptop or your PC, whatever you're doing. And then you can record it through OBS. Yeah, OBS. My goodness, I've grown to use OBS quite a bit. How much does that cost altogether? Dude, it really depends. Like, you could probably find a budget for it and stuff like that. Like, if you have a computer or a laptop, then you've already done part 1. OBS is free, so that's part 2. The biggest thing is getting a good capture card. Those can be like, from like 80 bucks all the way up to like 580. Australian as well, mind you. Australian currency. Just found out Corbeau is Crow in French. Well, it was about time someone else figured it out. Yeah, I learnt that when I was playing through the story. Yeah, but best to do your own research and figure out a budget, you know? Like, how much money are you willing to spend, and then figure out the rest from there by looking it up and stuff. What's this? Shiny. Dang. TCG confirmed that Kobe is the boss of the evil team in CA with a boss's order card. That's awesome. Well, I mean, he's kind of set up to be that, but even then, there's not really like a villain of the game. that's a fun thumbnail. The little stack of Lunalis. Here's a question for you. Do you prefer to do a voiceover or just the narration while recording? Alright. I think I prefer to do narration. Personally, because like it's a little bit more scripted, you know, I'm able to like get more of a thought process, but at the same time it doesn't have that raw reaction of doing it in the moment, you know, which is why like a lot of the shorts it's like a mix. The beginning is like narrated and then it goes into like recording and just saying, whoa,
That Toad Plays Pokemon Super Chatted $1.21. Be shined Horlusha.
Well, let's hope this thing will shine. Thank you very much, Toad Plays Pokemon. You really don't have to, but I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a lovely day. But let's hope this thing shines. Let's gosh deedy dang hope so. 4 more minutes. Let's see. We are doing 4 encounters roughly like every so often. Pardon my French. You get it because we're talking about French. That genuinely made me giggle. Halucha, big halucha. You have a secondary rant? Please go ahead. What is your secondary rant? I hope we're all having a good day. Just chilling now. As usual with the streams, it like starts with like a lot of energy, and then it kind of like mellows out, you know? And, like everyone's just chilling, everyone's just like here, relaxing, shiny hunting. A lot of people are like doing their own thing, you know? And I love that. You know, we don't have to be yapping 24/7. Because what you do, you have to make a lot of custom colors. Well, you made too many, and now you can't find the one you need, and they're all labeled. But of course, the one, the one you need won't spawn. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. I feel like a lot of creative artists would feel that as well. Everyone just loses. I think it's just something that comes with it, right? It's like it was right there and now it's not, and then like 3 days later it's like, oh, it's on the desk. Where the hell did you come from? You're just here now? All right. Thanks for finally showing up after I went out and just bought a new one. I feel like that's like a universal like artist experience. I hope we get the shiny soon. It'd be great if we do. OBS breaks so easily every time you're late for a stream because all of a sudden it doesn't want to capture the game's audio. Yeah, OBS can be frustrating, especially when you're learning. Because it feels like you're doing everything right, you know? Gotta get some sleep. Good luck with the rest of the hunt. Enjoy the rest of your day. All good, Nugget. Well, hey, thanks for tuning into the stream. It's been a while since I've seen you, and I'm glad to hear that you've been doing well. And thanks again for coming out. Really do appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. You have a laptop streaming a game from your PC and not a capture card, so it's annoying because you only have one monitor. So what you do, you open the stream on your phone on a silent, really? On silent to see chat. Dang. But hey, gotta do what you gotta do to make it work, you know? Work with what you've got. Anyone heard of CNN 10? No. Well, I know it's like a news thing, right? Isn't it like... What kind of news is that? What country news is that? I've definitely heard of it. Did I only recently figure out it was like news? Probably. Oof. When am I getting the subscribers down for a cheeky Unite game? Oh gosh. I haven't played Unite in a good while, man. I haven't done it in ages. Cause like, Unite is a whole bag of worms now. It's just so... it's just kind of not fun anymore. They've done a lot that like kills the game. You know, and like I go back to it every so often to have a look at it and be like, oh, what's new? Oh, Surfetched is out? Yeah, okay. But then it's like the Unite license thing, all that kind of stuff. It's like, geez Louise. It's like I could do a stream again in future where I play with viewers or I play with subscribers specifically, you know, just for some more interaction in general. It could be good, could be fun. But it's so, like, so odd, you know, to try and work with Unite again. After so long of, like, not touching it in terms of content. Well, realistically, it was only last year where I was still doing Unite stuff, but... Like, July of last year, I think, is when I started doing the Shiny a Day series. Think you're gonna go? Alrighty, Chipper Chap. Well, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Thanks for coming out to the stream. As always, I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, afternoon, or evening. Just news all over. Okay. Are we gonna get a Shiny a Day till Winds and Waves? Probably, actually, because like I'm not gonna just like stop the series. You know, like after we get all the shinies in this, if Winds and Waves aren't out, I'll just start in a different game. You know. Either that, or like I might like reevaluate and see what I'd want to do instead, but I have to wait and see. That's for a different time, you know. I would probably say no to putting news channels in general and stuff, mainly just because like news can be like political sometimes and all that kind of stuff. Maybe if it's like a specific news story about something funny, I would say that's okay. But as just to keep things like, you know, not political and all that kind of stuff, I would stray from like doing real life news. Like, don't share anything on the freaking Epstein files, you know. Don't don't go around doing that, you know. Can I sing the Australian national anthem? Oh god, I don't even know what it is. What is it? There was the shitty version that I had to sing in school that they altered. They altered the Australian national anthem, which I don't think is legal. How does it go? How does the Australian national anthem go? Why was he born so beautiful? I don't know. Thoughts on King Charles being my head of state? Love it. I absolutely love that fact. Yeah, I'm gonna be so real. I do not know the Australian national anthem. Cries an American. Oh, that's unfortunate. Move to Australia or something. Australia's great. Dun 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 dun. That's it. That's the Australian national anthem. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. That's the anthem. Do I know the words? Fuck no. The wildlife there scares you? That's okay. Just be careful of drop bears if you come in. They're rare. You know, there's only like, I've only ever heard about like it twice in my life. Like an attack. Not on someone I knew, but just in general. But it's like only if you're really going out into the bush, you know, you gotta make sure you keep looking up, make sure nothing drops on you. But if you're not like in the bush or anything, you're fine. Oh, the drop bear. They're like koalas, but like uglier and a lot more vicious. It's like the Tasmanian devil of koalas. Yeah, like what they do, because they like chill in trees like koalas, right? But if someone walks past, they're like aggressive on sight. Again, I've only ever heard of like 2 stories of like people dying from them. But what they do, they like drop down from the tree, they'll latch onto your face, and they're like, with like their bottom claws and shit, they just like rip into your head. They like stick it in, and then they just go to town. And there's not much you can do. But as long as you're not like going through the bush and stuff, you're fine. You know? And if you like keep aware and stuff, because they're quite slow when they like initially like go to come at you. But as soon as they start dropping, better watch out. They will grab onto anything they can. You have a question. What do you think I should do if you want to stream 3DS? Should I get a 3DS capture card or emulator? I'd be so real. I personally would do something in a legally gray area about that. But purely because like I think a 3DS capture card is expensive and it's weird to set up. That and you can't really do like other things as well. There's a new breed of wasp in Australia. Of freaking course there is. Why wouldn't there be? Like, you're gonna be more scared of wasps than you are drop bears, you know? I would probably say emulator over a 3DS capture card. Just be careful about where you get games from, though. Do I watch anime like Jujutsu Kaisen or only Pokemon? Of course I watch the Pokemon anime, that's a given. But there are, like, other ones that I watched recently. Finished watching, like, Dadadan, up to, like, Season 1 and Season 2. Freaking, ridiculous beginning. Crazy uncomfortable. But they're, like, the humor and stuff is what kind of kept me there. Because, like, call me a prude, call me what you will, but, like, when it comes to, like, any kind of, like, sexual content, especially in, you know, media, I'm just like, it's unnecessary, and a lot of the time it is unnecessary. But something that I think, like, the first episode of Dadadan was way too much. I thought that was insane. Definitely, like, after that, like, died down, but I think just generally, it was pretty good, and it like hit it behind humor a lot of the time, and I thought it was alright. Because again, there was a lot of things that I really liked about Dadadan. I think the concept is really cool, like with the aliens and the spirits and that kind of stuff. I really like, and that's the most recent one I watched. Currently, very slowly going through Jujutsu Kaisen actually. Still on season 1. Don't know what episode I'm up to. It's been a while since I went and watched it. Cause me and my partner were on that Jacksepticeye train, cause he's starting to do videos again. At like consistency too. He's being consistent again, which is great. Outside of that, like, watched Free Reign, not season 2, almost done season 1. Nothing huge, like DBZ or like Naruto, anything like that, I'm not really too big on, or like One Piece. Mob Psycho, I think is great. But when it comes to like TV shows, I mostly watch, I don't really watch TV shows, honestly. But if I do, it's more like animated, like Owl House or Amphibia. Those are kind of like the big two. I'm a fan of Bob's Burgers. I'm always down to watch like an episode of Bob's Burgers because it's just good fun. And then of course, Pokemon. Because why not? You started randomizing Alpha Sapphire and you played it on the actual hardware new DSXL, new 2DSXL. Hack really easy to randomize. Oh, that's awesome. Watch the Dragon Prince, you would love it. I've seen Dragon, like I haven't watched it, I've seen it, and I'm like, that is something I'm interested in. But it's about finding time too, you know, because like a lot of during the day I'm like working and I'm like getting videos done, or like I'm live streaming and then getting videos done, or you know, things in that realm. The only time I watch stuff is like when I'm going to bed, and like I'm with like the Lycans and we just like sit down and watch something. Yeah, Lycans is like the best moderator I've ever seen. They're very respectful, but they do their job very well. I've seen like plenty of streamers with moderators that just abuse their power for fun, and it's like, how did the streamer just let that happen? You know? Because the streamers are like the one in control, you know? The moderators are meant to just be there to enforce the streamer's rules. And Lycans does that very well. You want to rewatch Our House, but Disney? Donna Terrence literally came out and said, pirate it. Literally pirate it. Those were their words. Because they don't want people on Disney. I will say though, if you go to do that, get an ad blocker. Oh my god. That's all I'm gonna say. I could be talking from personal experience. I could just be saying that because that's what people have told me. I don't know. It's illegal to upload, not illegal to watch. It's legally gray. When it started, but the last few years I've been watching less and less animes and more American sitcoms, but you still watch cartoons? Yeah. It's a legal gray area. Where it's like, you're not really going to get in trouble for, you know, watching it. Because you're not the one who uploaded it, you know? It's like when people put the full B movie on Instagram in like a GIF or something. You can use that GIF and you won't get in trouble. 8th season of Modern Family. Modern Family is a classic. Not that I've watched it, but a lot of people like Modern Family. You've watched The Dragon Prince as well. For you, you loved it and you think I might like it, but some people don't because of how emotional it can get. But that's the thing, right? Like, I like shows like that because it proves that like animation isn't just for kids and cartoon isn't just for kids, because it can deal with like real world things, and like it can be sad and it can do that kind of stuff, you know? It can deal with real world issues and like traumas and stuff like that, which I really like. I mean, that's why a lot of people like Steven Universe, you know? Because it deals with real life trauma. It deals with that kind of stuff. And hell, for some people, Steven Universe helped them get through things because of those things. Oh!
At Toad
Oh my
Plays
God.
Pokemon became a member.
Jesus Christ, Toad. Well, hey, well, thank you very much. Welcome to the members. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the emojis that you get access to, man. You desperately needed that? Hey, fish. Yeah, the fish emojis. They're a fan favorite. Yeah, you get emojis. Wait, I can add more now. Hold on. I just remembered I can add more emojis to it now. Because we have enough members to do that. I completely forgot. Do keep in mind though, just because you're a member does not mean you're above the rules. So try not to spam a whole bunch as well and keep repeating messages and stuff. But yeah, still follow the rules. We really do appreciate the support, but yeah. Alrighty. Do. How do I do this? If I go... Your guess was an hour and 25 minutes? Well, we'll see. There's still 10 minutes till that. If it arrives in 1 hour 25, you gotta name it, you know? With such a, like, I reward specific guesses, you know? If someone gets it down to the second, that'd be crazy. Pretty sure you're the only craziest one to get the master tier. Yeah. Actually, I can see who has what, and you are the only person who has master. So you're the only person who gets early access to the shorts and stuff. You've already seen tomorrow's, and tomorrow you'll see the day after. You'll always be a day ahead. And that's just how it be. One hour, 24 minutes, and 37 seconds. If you get that, bada bing, bada boom. But yes, I believe I can upload more emojis now. Oh wait, is that actually the only ones that I have? Let's have a look. See. So we got happy, sad, angry, shocked, fish, confused. What else do we have? You're gonna step away, get a snack, and every time you've done it, that's when it happens? Hey, if we get the shiny when you're gone, that's a crazy coincidence. Alright, so which ones have we got? Happy, sad, angry, shocked. Fish, of course. Which one's gonna add? There is this one. How many more can I add? I think that one's good to add. I need to upload 10 hours of fish to the long form. How would I even do that? How would I even go about doing that? I'll just play the Magikarp song and I'll just have Fish and just like swap it all the time. Watch this, boom, shiny Hulucha. Dang. If only. What do we got? Yep, so happy, sad, angry, shocked, confused. And there's that one. I feel like those two are good. Alrighty. Is that how you spell impatient? I have no idea. You know, my heart always goes a little bit when there's an alpha. I'm like, huh? Is it? No, it isn't. Alright, there should be 2 brand new little emojis in there. Soon. Soon. Boom! Alright. 2 brand new emojis. Because I can actually add them. You love fish, but Tatsu's the best fish? Tatsu's pretty good. Is that a dog you hear? It sure is. In the distance, the far off distance. That's so, but I just updated it then. So it might take a little while. I'll see if I can use them actually. No, yeah, they're not there yet. Dang. Well, it'll probably be updated soon enough. It's the Chipper Chap. Hello, hi, welcome back. Still haven't gotten it yet. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Maybe if I reload it. I'm scared to reload it though. It's weird that it didn't update it immediately though. That should be how it works, damn it. If that's not how it worked, then why do the thing? Hardy ha ha. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it some time. Oh no. Alrighty, now they should be there. Well, it is for me. You might just have to reload. Yeah, over a full hour on one Pokemon. That's how it be. That's how it be. That's how shiny hunting goes sometimes, bro. I was used to doing it in like 3 whole friggin' months, man. Who knows? Who knows when it will show up? It might show up right now. It might show up in 2 hours. It might show up in like a month. Still don't have it? You might have to reload then. Because I have it on my phone. I don't have it on the stream. So it must be a reload thing. It should be there. It should definitely be there. Instead of 6, there should be 8 now. And then if we get 3 more members, I can add more. Woo! With that, you're off for the night. Wishing luck and good vibes. Well, Cade's Carve Corner, it's always lovely to see you on stream. I really hope that you're gonna just have the best of days. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, so if you want to join in, join in. But thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night, day, afternoon, wherever it may be. And yeah, thanks for coming out like always. Also, I love that Leafeon, by the way. That Leafeon is adorable. Yeah, all the best for finding your paint and getting those brushes. See, man, that's all I want. That's all I want out of like YouTube. You know, to just have like community and just have everyone like just so supportive of each other. And like the big thing, I just want to inspire people to follow what they want to do, you know? And if I can just get one person to just fully commit to their dreams and like accomplish it and do that, then it was worth it, you know? And like, I want YouTube to work out. I want it to work out so badly, and I'm putting my absolute freaking all into it. And I'm learning, and I'm figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and all that kind of stuff. Because I want to get there one day, so I can keep doing this. And if it doesn't, that's okay too, you know? Because as long as I've made one person believe in themselves more, then it's worth it, you know? And I think that's what content creation should really be about, you know? It's not about profit, it's not about gain. It's about being, like, it can be about being a form of entertainment. Also, it's 125, so we might get it. Who knows? Oh, do we get it? Oh, not in that one. Yeah, I think content creation isn't about making a profit. It's about doing it because you love it and showing to other people that it is possible to do what you love, what you have a passion for, as a living through it, you know? And yeah, it's never about, yeah, exactly, Chipper. It's never about the profit. I'm here for fun and just out of hopes I can inspire someone to do it as well. Not specifically Pokemon content, of course, but just for them to see someone doing Pokemon content full time and be like, damn, if they can do it, if I put in my all and I want to make that my reality as well, I can do it too. The human will is very strong, and it listens to you. You know? I said this a few streams ago, but like, doubt is such a parasite. Doubt is what stops people from doing the things that they really want to do in life. And doubt is what eventually makes people have regrets. You know, the second you doubt, like, oh, I shouldn't, like, should I be doing this? And like, all that kind of stuff. You can't let that win. You know, you can't let other people tell you, oh, like, if you start practicing something, right, for the first time, and you're really wanting to, like learning guitar or something, or learning to paint, or do art, and someone comes up to you and it's like, oh, like, what are you trying to do? And you're like, oh, I'm trying to learn how to paint. It's like, oh, well, that's not very good. Do not listen to them. Do not listen to them. And I think there's a saying, it is, those who cannot do should not interrupt those trying. And I think there's a lot of that. There's a lot to unpack in just that short like phrase, right? People who say to someone that doing what they're trying to do is impossible is doing nothing but feeding doubt into their mind, which impacts people a lot. Word to word, human to human, impacts people a lot, you know? And that sticks with people. But you cannot listen to them. Because the moment you listen to them and you give them that thought, you give them that time to think like, oh, what if they're right? then that's when you start doubting yourself. And you can't have that when you're trying to do like a creative medium or just trying to do something that you have a passion for and really want to learn and do. You know? What you do gotta do, you gotta be like, you're wrong. I can do this. And instead, take it as a fuel. Not to prove them wrong, but to prove to yourself that you are not going to listen to the people who did not believe you can do it. I'm not saying that's why I do it, because I've had people that that believe in me and that think I can do it and have nothing but faith in me. You know, which is why it's easier for me to put my all into it. Whereas people who have been told, you know, you can't do it, it's a lot harder, but you gotta push through. If it's something that you love and you want to do, you gotta do it. And if no one will say it, if no one will say they believe in you and that you can do it, I'll say it. You know, I believe in you. I think you can do it. If you put your heart and soul and every fiber of your being into something, you can make it turn into something beautiful. That's for art, that's for work, that's for anything. If you want to perform heart surgery one day, like, yeah, you got to do all the hard stuff. You got to learn how to do all that. You got to put in that hard effort, that hard work. But when you do, and you get to that peak, there's not a better feeling. And like, I haven't even reached that yet. I'm still climbing, but I have a vision. I have a goal inside. I see it, and I want to get to it. So you gotta keep climbing. You can't let the hailstones of like people who don't believe in you knock you down. It can hurt, but you do not let go of that wall. You do not let go of that rock. You keep holding on, you keep going. Because as soon as you let go, you start to slip. And once you start to slip, it can be hard to get back up. But even if you do start to slip, don't give up on yourself. If you love something, you have a passion for it, you want to do it, fucking do it. You just gotta. Even if you've like dropped out of school or whatnot, right? Even if you do like any of that kind of stuff, you know? Doesn't make you different from anyone else. You have just as much passion and potential as anyone else. If you have a passion and a love for something, I can't stress it enough. Go for it, you know? That's how people get to where they are. Sure, some people have like nepotism and stuff like that, and like they grow up with, you know, everything that's handed on to them in a silver platter, right? And you can be jealous of that all you want, but you got to think about where you are in life, what you can do, the things that are accessible to you, and do everything you can to keep pushing. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for the people around me, for the people who love me, for people who support me. I wouldn't be there. I wouldn't be here at all. You know? And I only have 5,000 subscribers, you know? But, like, even in saying that, that's so many people, you know? That's 5,000 people. It's a lot, man. It's a lot. And, like, you gotta enjoy the little things as well. Like, if your end goal is like being a content creator or something, and you're wanting to get like 1 million subscribers, don't just have the goal of 1 million in mind and be like, oh, I'm so far away from that. Be like, I'm at 5,000. That's insane. That's 5,000 people. And right now I'm so close to 6,000. You know, like that. It's so much. That's an additional 1,000 people. That's insane. That love the kind of stuff that I love and love what I'm doing as a creative art and doing that, you know? Like, here's an example. Like, if you want to be like a voice actor or something, or you want to do art, you got to practice it, right? Or I guess not so much a voice actor, because voice acting is kind of like something that's always been on my mind that I want to do. And I want to get to that point as well. But I'm focusing like on nothing but YouTube, but I need to start focusing on other things as well. Is what I keep telling myself. because I want to do all these different things and I want to be good at all these different things. So like I want to be in projects. I want to voice act. I want to do this. I want to live stream. I want to make huge long form videos and stuff. And I'm trying to get to that. And if I had nothing but free time and my own space, I can only imagine the kind of stuff that I could get done. But there's that end goal in mind, and you have to think about where you are now, what you can do now, what can you plausibly achieve, and set that as your goal, right? Like right now, the only goal in my mind is like, damn, I'm gonna hit 6,000 soon. I'm not thinking like, of course I'm thinking beyond that, you know, I'm thinking like, what happens if it gets like further and further and further, you know, like get more of an income from YouTube. I can then start doing it full time. I can like afford more things, make things better, do bigger like audience engagement things as well, and like do things and like projects that I have in mind that I want to do, you know? And as much as I can keep talking about it, it hasn't happened yet, but you gotta act like you can reach that point. But you can't expect it to come easily. You know, you gotta put in that hard work. And that's how it is. And everyone's journey is different. Mine's gonna be different to yours, and yours is gonna be different to the person sitting next to you. It's all gonna be different. Not everyone walks down the same path. When you walk down like a path, right? Or like your path in life, right? No one else can take that exact same path to get to where you are. Everyone's is different. And what you can do, you can learn from other people and be like, well, how'd they do this? What are they saying? And like try and learn like mindset more than anything, I think, is what's important to take away from people. Oh my god, there it is! Oh, there's the halucha. Okay, let me save. Man, I've just been going on and on and on about like about just like real deep stuff and shit, and just like talking about that, and boom, halucha, and I'm back into content creation mode. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's halucha. Let's do what bowl? I think luxury bowl, right? I think luxury bowl is good. Boom! In a 1, 2, 3, shiny halucha for me. Now, we got to mega revolve it. We got to see what this bad boy looks like. Yeah, you were close though. You were 10 minutes. Is that a? That's a shiny sock, bro. You what? You want in the resume? What is happening? Get in the bowl. 1, 2, 3. No. All right. No. You get in. You stay. 1, 2, 3. Good. Good sock. Huh. I wonder how long he was there for. Probably a while. Oh yeah, I should stop the timer. A boop. Okay. All right. Let me do a little bit of things here. All right. Yeah. 135. Damn. But yeah, you know, I hope all of you like take on what I say. You know, or at the very least, like if you do, if you don't, you know, it doesn't matter to me. I just hope that what I was saying just then has helped someone in some way, giving them a little bit more hope, a little bit more, you know, a little bit more faith in themselves. Because I know what, like, the smallest amount of external, like, what do you call it? Not validation. Like, external push can do for people. But yeah, I have a perfect name for this guy. I'm calling this guy motherfucking El Macho. You kidding? Have you guys seen Despicable Me 2? I'm calling him El Macho. Any ideas for shorts? Well, all right. If you want to make shorts, Number one thing, what do you think you could ramble on about for hours on end? You've seen the movie? Well, there's a guy in that called El Macho. And I'm pretty damn set on that. Kukui? I feel like if we got like Incineroar or something, I might call it Kukui. Because he uses an Incineroar, doesn't he? I like my choice. I like El Macho. I'm gonna call him that. Make sure I'm recording, actually. I really hope I am. Oh, thank God. And your name is going to be El Macho because Despicable Me 2 has a guy called El Macho, and yeah, that was the thought process, and I'm fucking sticking to my guns on this. I think I actually have to do that again because I didn't do the Mega Evolution first. Terraria, bro. The new update that came out? Crazy. Hold on, where's the, There is the Halucha Knight. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. Wrong. Not you, Cheddar. You, Halucha. Here is the Halucha, and of course, we need to see what it looks like when it is Mega Evolved. Yo, look at him. Wait, actually, it's probably best if I just do this. Can you, like, stop for a second? There we go. Yeah, look at him run. I really like the colors. I really like the red and the, oh, it's actually so nice. What the heck? Look at that. Look at him go. Oh, there we go. There, wait. Look at that. I love that. The black and yellow works so well, and like the red contrast is really like mixing well with it. Ooh, that's such a good shiny Mega, actually. God damn. God damn. Do a flip. Yeah, you can't. That's okay. Look at this guy. Look how awesome he is. And then to show that off easy, I'm gonna do the El Macho thing again. And your name is going to be El Macho because I thought about Despicable Me too. There's a macho man in that. That's like kind of, you know, has like that same kind of mask that he adorns, and yeah, that's just kind of what came to my mind. So your name is going to be El Macho. Alrighty. Stop recording, stop recording, stop recording, go. Halucha. And that was 1 hour, 36 minutes, and 40 seconds. Alrighty. Look at him go. I have so many shiny friggin' Haluchas, dude. I have so many. Not in this game, just in general. We've done three today. We did Jawbroker, we did Barb, and we did El Macho. Do I feel like I'm up for another one? Do I feel like I'm up for another? I don't know. You know what I am up for, though? We're gonna see if there's a shiny Aron. Is there a shiny Aron here? Hello? It'd be hilarious if there was. But I doubt it. If there was a shiny Helioptile, I would have cried. Fish? Alright, no, yeah. Well, that was definitely the last one for the stream. So, we have to end, because I said I would do it. I'm going to do some giveaways for all of you who have been here from the start. We all deserve a little bit of something. Dedenne. Apple Dedenne. let's do that. Because we got a few we can give away. Far away. Connect to the internet. And 65234521. There you go. There's the code. Giving away a lot of the duplicate shinies that I have, and trust me, I have a lot of them. Also, Bad Little Piggy, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. You are catching more near the end of it right now. Something I do at the end of all my streams, I give away a lot of the duplicate shinies that I have, just because they're just gonna sit there. You know, they're just gonna sit in a box, and if I can give it to someone who's gonna use them more or will love to have it, then I'm more than happy to do that. Did your snack break work? It sure did, Toad Plays. We got it. We got it literally just before. Who do we get? Chris. Hello, hi, Chris. We are going to give you... I have a lot of shiny phantoms. I'm going to give away a shiny phantom. But yes, friendly reminder, 1 trade per person. If we see you again, so Chris, right here. Chris is here. If I see Chris again, then boom, out of here. But remember also, do not give me your shinies. Give me something you don't use. Give me like a Weedle, give me a Magikarp, give me something easy. Because I won't take your shinies. I give you the shinies. Hey, there's an Ekans. Oh, communication ended due to an error. That's okay. Well, is it going to work now? It should. Please stand by. It's a dummy. Oh, trade was cancelled. What's going on? What's a happening? What is a happening? Oh, there we go. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Bye-bye. And look, you're about to get a shiny Trevenant. I am giving away a shiny Trevenant. But they will get both a Phantom and a Trevenant in their Pokedex. Italiana Imposter. No? What are you on about? Sadly, you don't have ZA yet. Ah, that's unfortunate. But hey, you can still be here, still be part of the fun, you know? You do, yes, because you remember you get to choose one of the many ones that I've got. 2, 5, 4, 1, 7, 8, 6, 3. Boom, there's the new code. Come on in. As long as you're not Chris, then we're good. Already have them or whatever. You freaking love the shiny? Hell yeah. Now you have a shiny Trevenant with my trainer ID. Think about that. Trainer OD. I have a lot of Phantoms, so I'm gonna do some Phantoms, I feel. Jackson, you lucky duck. Hey, a Badoo. Don't mind if I Badoo. I'm sure someone laughed at that joke somewhere. I know for certain it wasn't me, and I know for certain it was not Lycans. We need an outer con. You know what? If one of you throw that together, I will put that into a short. If one of you out there put together an out of context montage, I will do it. Do I have any extra Dratini, Beldum, or Larvitar? I don't think so. Oh, is this you? I don't think so. I have Arons, and I have plenty of Stunfisk. No, I do not. Any other? Well, if you have a look in the boxes, you can see. Do you want a Tynamo? You want a Litwick? Remember, it's duplicates that specifically are not named. So, Volt's off the table. Swirly, Folia, Cash, Iceberg, all of those are off the table. Aaron or Litwick? Oh yeah, sure, man. We got a good few Litwicks. I'll see if I have a Litwick with a good nature. Hold up. I don't think I have a Litwick with a good nature, but hey, you have Mints. Hold on, where is he? There he is. Both have attack increasing natures, which is kind of silly. But there's a Litwick for you. Wait, you saw a Larvitar? Did you? Am I going insane? Box 22. Oh! Oh, it's Bean. Sorry. That's one for the series, so I can't give that one away. And if I only have one, we'll stick with a Litwick. That was the one that got turned into the fastest way to do it. The fastest way to hunt for them. That turned into that. But hey, they still get a shiny Litwick, and that's pretty cool. All good, Toad. All good. Thanks for the Badoo. Dooby dooby doo. Five, 4, 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 7. Would I say ZA is worth it? Legend ZA is probably the most fun Pokemon game that I've played on the Switch. If I'm being fully honest, I've really enjoyed it. Only members get to choose which one, unfortunately. Just to give it like a little bit extra, you know? Someone spends the money to be a member. I want to give them some like benefits, you know? One of which being able to choose what duplicate shiny they get, as well as like access to emojis and things, and then that going up. Like Masters, like Star, they get early access to all of the Shiny Day shorts. You know, just a little something extra. No one could be found. Well, I'll do it one more time, and if we don't get anyone else, then I'm safe to say that might be end of the stream. Alrighty, we might be closing up shop for the day. No one could be found. Alrighty, well. That is, I'm going to clean out the boxes real quick actually. So this one here. Was it really only 2 that I did? Am I going crazy? Must have been. Huh. Alrighty. And of course, as always, we end with an awesome little shot. Whoopsies. How do I look at Rotom again? There we go. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all had a lovely time and a lovely day. Thank you all so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. I'll be live again tomorrow. I won't be shiny hunting though. I'm going to be doing something a little bit different tomorrow, and I hope that you all enjoy it. It's going to be a little bit different. Maybe some more... Actually, I'm not too sure if that would work. I don't know. Well, we'll all figure it out tomorrow at the same time. I'm hoping to turn it into a bit of a series as well, what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Not so much on the shorts or anything, but just something I might be able to turn into a long-form video down the road. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see what tomorrow's stream's about. Is it Pokemon related? It sure is. The only thing I'm going to say, I'm going to be playing a much older Pokemon game. Not much older in the sense of like the 1990s, but maybe in around that like 2010, 2010s, around that era. So hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I will see you all tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. It's a DS game. It is a DS Pokemon game that we're going to be playing. Some of you know, some of you don't know. But I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. I'll see you all tomorrow for a fun stream. And yeah, thanks to all for coming out. All those who donated and became a member today. Little extra shout out to them. I really do appreciate it. It really does help me being able to keep doing this stuff and pushes me a little bit closer to that goal, you know? And you all know what that goal is. So hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Follow your dreams. Hope to see you all next time. And as always, please remember